Hello, hello, hello. This is hello, hello, hello. I got it right this time. The last two times I tried to start a show, I forgot to add myself to the show. So getting better. And you can see I got my man, Mr. Sam, with me. How you doing, Sam?
I'm good, Gary. Good afternoon, everyone. How many years you been doing this show now?
Yes, I shouldn't. I should forget to add myself to the show, but yes, I've done it for years. But the last two times, I just I don't know. I start the show and I look and I'm like, wait a second, nobody can see me. Who am I talking to? Oh man. So I was just gonna start the day with
This shit ain't easy, man.
yeah. The football gods tried to piss us off today, but the football gods did not get to
They
enjoy
tried,
it.
but lucky.
They tried. The
Last
women's
second
game.
equalizers.
Well, not only that, but the women's game, the referee was terrible. We had two offside goals go against us. Um, we did score a goal, which probably could have been called offside as well. Like the handball, a mystery handball that wasn't a handball. I mean, we could have won this game easily, 1-2-0, 2-1 worst case, and we had to settle for a draw against Chelsea. So the women got a point at least. They played. I don't think they played well, but they did get the draw. They did get a point. So move on to the next one, and then that team came back from 1-0 down to score two, and the chicken man gets to take his shirt off, take a yellow, and then watches his team says, "No, we don't want it."
Yeah, he celebrated like he just won the World Cup, and you just love to see them get fucking brought back down to earth with a last second equalizer. So yeah.
So that was a good football weekend for us. So
It was very much so.
So yes, we're taking it. So I think this I don't know how it works, but I think this it's weird. I'm watching it. Let's see. I'm looking at the channel on the on the whatever, and it's showing us in a portrait mode. Not sure everybody else can see that. It's kind of weird. But as
It's okay. I'm on my thing. It's okay. It's pretty
okay,
standard.
maybe it's just maybe it's just mine because when I opened up my browser, it was in a small screen. It was in a small screen.
Yeah.
All right. Well, sounds good. And joining us is Mr. Tom. Mr. Tom, do you want to come in? The thumbs up. So we'll let him wait for 5 minutes because he doesn't deserve to be on the set with us. Actually, he could just come in if he wanted to. Now he's telling me how old he is. I didn't know you were one. He's 2. Sorry, he's 2. Welcome to the show. It is the man, the myth, the legend. Mr. Tom joins us. Mr. Tom, how are you doing?
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Tom.
I did learn something this week on StreamYard. Basically, when setting up a show, you can set up to not have the dual thing on the left-hand side from our point of view.
Yeah, I know I can. I forgot that I can turn that off, so I don't need to see it. But there you go. So it's off here. So yeah, I know it should be all set for you guys in the internet sphere. You can see see us in a nice view or not. But yeah. Yep. Let me say hi to a couple of people. We've got Matthew Vasquez has joined us. Welcome to the show. I believe you're a first-time caller or visitor. You've got Russ in the house. Welcome to the show. He says, "Good evening, road trip."
That horrible slag.
There you go. Got Brenny in the house. He's just a.
Brenny.
He's just. You know what? Brenny is just a couple of ticks, a couple of minutes away from this man. Dad's in the house. Want
Big
to
up,
see his dad?
Dad.
He said he's having internet problems. Yeah, so you know what? I felt like a lot of people having internet problems over there on that little island of yours, Mr. Tom.
Well, that makes a lot of sense because a lot of things over here don't work like they should.
True.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! I don't understand. This is, I should block you just for this. But I'll put it up there because I put up worse
Ready
stuff.
to block his own father.
I put up worse stuff than this. He says Mr. Tom is my friend. Stop slagging him off. He's a slag. He's not a. I'm not slagging him off. He's just a slag. It is a book written by him.
Don't know what you're
Slag.
talking about, Gary. Don't know.
Yes. Uncle Phil. Hope you are well. Yes. The original Uncle Phil for those who need an uncle. There we
For
go.
those who need an uncle. You never know.
Oh man, yeah. So, Mr. Tom, I don't know. We were talking about the football gods help. We're at least making us smile today, at least on the Arsenal side and on the we don't like that team side.
That's a shame because I actually selected Tottenham to win 2-1. So did not help me out in terms of points, the point system, but still is what it is.
Yep. Yep.
This is a great day because my team ain't playing. Therefore, they cannot embarrass me live on the internet.
That is true. That is true. You get to wait to get embarrassed tomorrow.
But I won't be on the internet when it happens, so no one will care.
Who do you play tomorrow, by the way?
Nottingham Forest.
You think you should win that game?
If we want to have any hope of staying in the Premier League, we need to get something there.
Is it a
you
away
should
match?
win that. You need to win that one, I think. That's a game you should be winning.
Yeah.
It's a shame that Ange isn't the current manager, though, because I was more confident before they employed Mr. Dyche.
That's true. Sean Dyche, that guy just keeps returning. Isn't he? He's like that fucking turd at the bottom of the toilet, just won't flush.
He's this decade's version of Allardyce.
Yeah, where is Allardyce? Is he still? I mean, is he still? Do you reckon he's still available for management, or people just don't want him?
I believe he's doing the podcasting circuit / waiting for a job. That's probably not going to come.
Right. Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
We've already pushed the Allardyce button, so let's hopefully not go for that one again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've not quite got to the level of actually pushing the Sean Dyche button, so things haven't got quite that bad.
Oh, you might get there one day, Tom. You might get there one day. You might get Sean.
I'm not naive enough to think it won't happen. I'm just hoping we're not in the situation where it happens.
Yeah. Well, as you said, tomorrow will tell you whether or not you might have to be making a phone call. So, there you go.
Oh man.
Yep. He's as I said, Dad. He is High Street, not that far. I think we walked past there when I came last. So Sam is a sugar daddy to Russ.
True. I am a sugar daddy. He's begging me for money all the time. He sends me sex pics.
Whoa.
And that's the way it works.
That
don't sound PG.
that one I just ate.
He just
So like I'm trying to hold it down now. Oof. Yipes.
He's never happy, never satisfied.
You got Brianna Driscoll says say 6 and a 7. I don't even know what does that mean?
It's a meme, isn't it? Relating to basketball.
Oh, is it? I don't know what these kids are all
100%
about these
certain
days. What is a 6 and a 7?
It's a new thing. You say 6, 7. I'll
What's
Google
that?
it and we'll find out what it means.
What's that thing after when I'm looking at the chat? There's like a symbol after the time. What is that? On his last comment.
I see that. Maybe that's where they're watching it. I don't know.
It's on mobile, I think, probably going through mobile.
Okay, is that what it is? All right.
Maybe.
You know what? There's too much information. I don't need to know where people are watching me from. You know what I mean? I'm happy that they're here. If they're on their computer or if they're on their phone, I appreciate it. We appreciate it here because this is a teaching a teaching show. We teach you
It
stuff.
is. We do teach a lot of important information on here.
And sometimes
Right,
you get
I've
it.
got an answer to this question.
Uh-oh.
I've typed in. I've just typed in say 6-7, and basically the under what does 6-7 mean in slang? In current teen slang, 6.7, pronounced 6-7, is a nonsensical phrase sometimes associated with a specific basketball player that can mean so-so or just be a meaningless expression used for comedic effect. It is a nonsensical term that has been adopted by younger generations online.
I mean, that's just fucking bollocks, isn't it? I mean, just fucking get a life already, kids. Fucking get a life, okay?
If you have to explain it that much, it's probably too much.
Jesus.
All right. So 6-7 means meh?
Nothing really. Doesn't
It
mean
means
anything.
nothing. It's a playful, nonsensical vibe. This
Oh.
brain rot slang, pronounced 6-7, reflects new generations' evolving language and rapid digital communication.
I thought he was going to say rapid decline, which would also be very accurate.
Yeah. We can read twin lines.
Okay. Wow.
Director John's got a question, though, for everyone.
Oh,
All right.
well, it's a teaching show, so.
Yep. So he's got a question. I don't know if I want to hear the answer, but here we go. What does 69 mean? Yeah. Oh, that's not. That is. I do not approve of that.
What does 69 mean?
Yeah. No, people. You know what? And Sam, you cannot answer that. You cannot answer.
Am
that.
I not allowed to answer this
The
one?
lawyers, the lawyers are like, Sam's not.
No, can I answer that in the form of a cookbook?
Okay, here we go.
69 is 50 ways to eat cock.
That is just really.
Healthy chicken recipes with balls.
Yeah, let's get this off the.
Balls.
Can we hide that, please? Ay, ay, ay. That just no. I know of 6s and 7s. What does that mean?
That's outrageous.
You're not going to answer it?
6s and 7s, that's like a Cockney thing. I think something to do. I can't remember now, but it's like a Cockney slang like expression.
Pray silence, please, for Director John. What? What has this show evolved into? This show is what it is. It is what it is. What it is.
I mean, this guy just threw a grenade through the window and ran away, and then he comes back and says, "Oh, why the house on fire?" He asked a question.
I only basically ejaculated loads of flammable substances all over the show.
You know what? No. You did not do any of that. Audio guy.
That's what he did.
Cut that. No. What if he just said no? No.
No.
First off, you're not tall enough to do any of that on any show. So
Gary's mad, everyone. Gary's mad.
Why am I catching strays like this? Outrageous.
Exactly. Sam.
I did. I went into the chat on Ryan's show, and Pinky, of all people, went, "What is Mr. Tom doing here?"
And I tried to back you up, and then all of a sudden you pulled the R card on me or something. You did.
I did not pull the R card. I just asked why Ryan would have you on there when you were exactly.
There's a bingo card.
You know what? It might as well have been the R card. You should have got the card because you did say I hated you, and I'm like, dude, I was trying to back you up. You know what? I do need the 6-7 delay.
Yep.
6s
and 7s is an idiom, meaning a state of confusion, disorder,
I've got
or
this
disarray.
theory that the Premier League is the worst league in world football, and I can prove this by the fact there's 2 games going on and there's no goals, proving that football.
You know what? These are. I mean, what is surprising is that Burnley has not scored. That is.
Tom, could you repeat that for me? Your theory there for me, please.
Middle Eastern conspiracy, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Middle Eastern conspiracy. Premier League is crap.
Well, yeah, I mean there was something to do with that, but I also thought that I was also going to show you. There's a picture of you devising that theory, Tom.
Oh, is it the same picture of Spencer at work the other week?
It is. It's a multi-purpose image, that one.
Can we please see it again, Sam?
There you go. That's Tom devising his theory about the Premier League.
Yeah.
I'm theorising.
You are. But in all seriousness, the 2-3 o'clock kickoff games are terrible games. Everton and Fulham and West Ham against Burnley. I mean, that is just literal torture right there.
They showed your favorite player in the stands who used to play for Everton and tried to manage but failed miserably at it. Forgot his name because I don't want to know his name. You know what I'm talking about. He came on and scored against Arsenal.
You don't mention names around here.
When he was a young kid.
You're referring to Wayne Rooney?
Oh, that's, I think, what they call him. Yes.
No, I'm having a guess. Is that?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Talking about Wayne Rooney, here's a picture of Wayne Rooney.
Sam, why? Nothing's coming up.
Oh, guess you know what?
All
right, somebody's talking. He's talking in the background. Should I bring him in? You know what? He's got on his Leeds top as well, and his name is Spencer.
This is not a Leeds top, Gary. You know it's not a Leeds top.
Spencer, aka the Pussy Man.
You know what? You wanted to
look, guys. This is now a Leeds symbol.
You wanted Mr. Tom to feel, appreciated and part of the gang. So
we did not coordinate colors. I could tell you that.
Oh, it's working.
We didn't coordinate colors today.
Cool Spencer over there with his cat top on.
This is Tom, by the way.
Oh my gosh. Just a Tom.
Okay. Please don't do that.
That is great. You know what? You guys.
Gary's one's good as well. You know, Gary's pretty good.
Yeah. Somebody was laughing at me in the chat saying your earphones keep getting bigger every year.
Yeah.
All right. Let's say hi to a couple people and we're moving on. We got Anthony in the house, people. He says, "Big up, lads from Bristol." What is that?
Brizzle. That's another name for Bristol, I think, where all the sheep go to be shagged.
Oh no!
It's what uncool people call Bristol.
It's also a suburb of Wales.
Oh, all right. We've got Alonzo in the house. He's laughing. That's part of what we expect. It's always a pleasure to see Spencer. You didn't see it, but the cat was walking behind him before he got on. And then there's another cat looking over him looking at the peasants on the ground below. That's what the cat's doing.
I'm just a man of the people, Gary. That's why I'm a peasant.
Just a man of the people, just real salt of the earth.
Headphones aren't getting bigger. Your head is getting smaller. Well, that's one way. Wow. Yipes. Okay.
Could be.
Alonzo called us wild slags.
Yeah. One day I'll just be a pair of headphones, and it'll sound like I'm in a hall. Let's just say, good day to you, sir. Say hi. Hey, all right, everybody's saying hello. All right, we're moving on. Still 0-0 in both Everton, Fulham, West Ham, Burnley games.
What's going on in League 2, Gary?
In League 2.
Oh, League 2, yes.
In League 2, let's see. I got to scroll down for that one. English Championship, here we go. Oh, it's not even League 2. That's League 1. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna have to go to click on the England little thing here.
It's me, Mario.
England League 2. Here we go, folks. The scores are, as we speak. Oh, they had a game on Tuesday. How does that work? They said, oh, this is not by round. There we go. So today's scores: Colchester United loses at home 2-0 to Bromley. Crewe Alexandra won 3-1 over Shrewsbury Town. And in the first half, Barnet is up 1-0 on MK Dons. Barrow at home is losing 2-0 to Grimsby Town. Bristol Rover and Gillingham are 0-0. Chesterfield is losing at home to Accrington Stanley. Crawley Town is 0-0 to Fleetwood Town. But Fleetwood is down a man, so that could change. Harrogate Town and Oldham Athletic are at 0-0. Newport County, Walsall 1-1 draw. Salford City and Cambridge United 0-0 draw. And Swindon Town and our favorite and the channel, it's the team of the channel, Transmere Rovers, are sitting at 0-0. These games are all under 20 minutes still. Well, 17 minutes have been played. So there you go, folks. That is your League Two scores.
Yes. Good to know. Transmere Rovers.
Yes.
Got this theory that Gary reading the football scores could put people to sleep.
Swindon
They
Town,
should
the
call
musical.
it ASMR.
Sexy stuff.
How are Jamie Lee Curtis's kids' favorite team getting on?
Just one of the kids, Russ. Just one of them.
I actually think he just came up with a brilliant idea. At the end of the weekend, Gary should read Premier League, Championship, League One, League Two, and label it as ASMR. Record the video, and then put it out in the ether.
That's a
ASMR.
great idea, Spencer.
It really is. And then Tom can use it to fall asleep.
Yes.
I would
Good
do
idea.
sleep. I really would.
Good, very good idea.
I'm gonna have to. I don't know what
If it works.
I'll try it out. You guys have to remind me.
It
I'll
might
drop it.
work, dude. And like you have to put the hashtag ASMR in there.
Is that all I do?
That's a
Just
key part of it. That is a key part of it.
hashtag
Yeah.
AS what?
ASMR.
AS,
Auto sensory meridian response, I believe, is what it means. But if
Oh.
I'm wrong, someone will know. But it's basically things that help people fall asleep.
Perfect. I can do that. I can do that. You know what? We might get more people to join our channel if we do that.
Maybe that's a new way to go. Just do some
Yeah.
ASMR.
You know what? We are all for the people. If the
Yes,
people
for the
need
people.
it, the people want it, we're gonna give it to them, even if they don't
Gary
want it.
could be the Bob Ross of
Football
of,
score.
of
If
football.
Gary.
ASMR?
Did you say you wanted to give it to the people?
Yeah.
So here's what I was thought. So when Gary makes some mistakes, when he's reading the scores and says the name wrong, you can say, guys, it's not an accident, it's a happen mistake. I screwed the whole thing up.
It's
Everybody knows-
just a happy.
Everybody knows Bob Ross's phrase. Doesn't
happy
really come up.
accident.
But happy accidents.
Chocolatey, velvety.
There are
voice.
no
There you go.
mistakes. There are just happy accidents.
There we go. That's perfect. That could be the trademark for the football scores.
And John is trying to get blocked from the channel.
This is nonsensical talk.
Yeah.
Swindon
It's-
Town.
the football in this game is terrible. Every time somebody's running towards the goal, next thing you know, they're going back the other way. It's like bing, bing. Nobody wants to go into the final third. It's just going to stay in the midfield.
Oh my God, Russ Morgan, what are you like?
I
Sir?
don't even know. Is that a bad thing to put up? Because I did. I think I did.
I think you should read it out in your chocolatey, velvety voice. So
Bob Ross had nothing on Rolf Harris. I don't know what that is.
don't Wikipedia Rolf
All right,
Harris.
so
Do
that
not
sounds
look-
it sounds like something I shouldn't have said. Damn
Do
it.
not look at his section revolving around his crimes.
No, I'm not. No, I'm trying to forget what I just said. Spencer, you're a fan of Snoopy? Spencer?
Well, yeah, I am, but also married, so she decorates half the house. So.
No. You just say yes and then move on. What are you?
Oh, yeah.
Did you not read the book?
I didn't read the room. Hold on. Do I look like I read the room at 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning? I'm sharper on the trip during the week. Everybody knows this.
Well, Spencer is a fan of Snoopy, and we is that's Anthony. But he's a fan of dildos.
This my strong hand.
That's my strong hand right there. Let me just stir this mashed potato for you.
Oh, no.
Mashed potato.
No. So 24 minutes of football played.
Championship.
There's a shot. I think that's the first shot I've seen in both games so far
Championship's the
today.
greatest league in football. I'm just going to tell you that.
What is?
The championship is the greatest league in football.
Oh, is it? Is that why
Yeah.
you guys love it down there?
Yeah, for people with head injuries.
I fucking love being in the championship. I can't wait to be there again. In clip that just in case it doesn't happen.
So that was at the 24-minute mark. We're gonna clip that and make it
Famous last words right there.
Can't wait to be in the championship again.
Mr. Tom. loves
Well, none of
relegation.
the parachute teams are currently doing well, to be fair. So,
What? So that has gotten worse over time, or is it just a blip?
it's generally something that, because the parachute money has is strengthened you so much, generally speaking, it's shocking that the likes of Leicester, who got relegated? Southampton 18th, Sheffield United 23rd.
Yep, yep. I was looking at that the other day, going, it's hard to tell who just got relegated to the championship, because it's like I don't know any of these teams that could if Millwall is in the top 6, right? Would that be crazy if they were to get promoted?
It would be, but only because let's just, for argument's sake, let's just say that racism would love Millwall to be promoted.
Which side of that fence would like
the side of it that are racist people would like Millwall to be promoted?
Great. Yuck.
And people could go, how can you sit and say that Millwall are all racist? Like, well, no, I'm not saying that all Millwall fans are racist, but a lot of racist individuals that happen to attend Millwall games.
There you go. What? He didn't claim what?
I'm trying to shield Gary from
I don't
racism.
even why did that card get thrown? That's racism right there. Who put that out there? Was that the
fucking Sam with his racism?
I know. Damn it. You just like
we're gonna have to fire that graphics guy.
No pay for you, right?
Ray Charles on graphics duty again.
Guy's not with it.
I got another shot in
seriously.
the Everton match.
Let's just say that in all seriousness, I did misspeak. What I really should have said is the one person that doesn't want Millwall promoted is the police.
Ah.
Yeah. Millwall, horrible club, horrible fans, horrible team. Yeah.
Now I have to look at that table again, because I was looking at the table the other day just to see.
I think they're third.
Yeah, you're right. I think they are. So no. Well, not as of now. Actually, Millwall. No, okay, they were in 6th right now. I think they.
So why is there a thing, as we were mentioning it earlier? You've made a comment, Snoopy over Grinch, and there's a symbol next to it. Do you happen to know what you did? Which is why the second time you wrote it doesn't have the symbol?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Did you write it twice?
Maybe.
Are you on your phone?
I'm on my laptop.
Oh, weird.
Interesting. Mysteries abound. Like, you know what? Actually, when I look up in the what you call it thingy,
Did it again.
in the StreamYard, it shows Anthony Herbert with a question mark. Anybody know why that is there? Do you see that in the comments?
Yeah, I can see it, but when I try to click on it, obviously it changes to the star, so we actually can't touch it, essentially.
So Anthony Herbert, there's something going on with you. Questionable behavior, I think, is what it sounds like. That makes sense.
I guess it would.
Weir's causing trouble again.
And YouTube has found you out, or StreamYard, one of the two. All right, people. So anything else we want to, like, this football
I was going to say fucking Premier League. I mean, this season, they've taken one extra game, one of those extra 3 p.m. kickoffs now, and they've moved it to 8 p.m. So there's now pretty much every Saturday now there's a very late kickoff, and that's just stupid.
You know why they're doing it? They're doing it to get past that ban.
I know exactly. So they keep getting away with it. I mean, right now you've got only 2 games at the 3 p.m. slot. You had an earlier kickoff, and now you have 2 later kickoffs. So they're trying as hard as they can to move as many games as they can.
I know the answer.
What doesn't make any sense, though, is tomorrow they have 4 games at 2.
Well, Chelsea played in Karabakh on Wednesday, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably more to do with that. But I mean, I'm just saying, they're moving those games, obviously for television purposes. It's just getting more and more.
Why can't they move the games today to 9 a.m. or in your case, 2 p.m. or 3 p.m.
What?
Tomorrow, all 4 of the games are at 2 p.m.
Yeah, but that's on Sunday, so that's okay. They can
No,
show.
but why can't they just? Oh, they have to have a game at 3.
They probably have to by law, probably somehow. Yeah, because I know they're legally not allowed to show the game
They can
anyway.
move one. Why can't they just move everything but one?
Well, that was going to be my next comment. If you're going to get to it, all of a sudden there's only one 10 o'clock kickoff on Saturday.
Yeah, that's probably where we're going, unless they change the law.
The law is
They've
stupid.
already in England. They've already changed the not the law as such, but they've basically made it so every game that is televised on a Sunday will be televised. Well, sorry, not every game that plays on a Sunday in the Premier League will be on television, and even the 2 o'clock games. So off the top of my head, what's that? 10 a.m. for you guys. I could be wrong there, but basically, even if they're like Leeds are playing on TV tomorrow, but there's games going on at the same time, all of them are on television.
Yep.
And you get your choice, for example. Whereas obviously that is illegal on Saturday.
Yep.
It's so backwards.
And then I guess I would say they're saving the good games for last, but not really, right? Because Chelsea Wolves tonight isn't really a good game.
I mean, there's no real purpose to that law anymore anyway, so it just doesn't. The law doesn't mean anything anymore because there's so many people who can go to games now due to the popularity of it and all that. It's an international tourism thing now.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need to protect those 3 p.m. kickoff games anymore. You just don't, you know.
So if the rule is we did this for this particular reason and that reason doesn't exist anymore, then the rule shouldn't be.
That's what I'm saying. It should be evaluated, and they should look at changing it because it is. I think it's pretty much outdated now, you know, and it's also. I think it's like a tradition thing as well. I think there's a lot of people who like the tradition of it. That's probably a big part of it.
Mm-hmm.
What about the whole Boxing Day argument? I heard them trying to make an argument that they've taken games away from it, but isn't it like the 26th on a Friday, so you can make the argument that it's better to do it on the 27th?
Yeah, I mean, there's only one Boxing Day game this year, isn't there? I think the rest are on that weekend that comes after Boxing Day. But again, that's not a law thing. That's just a tradition thing.
Yeah.
As Russ has wrote, and I was going to say it when I got an opportunity, but basically it's to protect the lower league attendances.
I mean, there comes a point. All right. Okay. I'm going to start without getting myself in trouble with everybody. Do we really need to protect like the 8th tier?
We're not talking about the 8th tier. We're talking about the 4th tier.
You're talking about League 1, League 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, there is a belief, I can't prove it, but there is ostensibly the people in power believe it, that basically, like, for example, if a West Ham are away on a Saturday, then Leyton Orient will get a portion of the West Ham fans that like to go and watch football matches. And that is a belief. Whether that's right or wrong, that is a big factor as to why the law is what it is. And there will be other teams that are relying on people that love to go and watch football matches. But obviously, if their local team is the away team on a particular weekend, so they're halfway down the country or whatever, they have a ground to go and watch football matches. And that is basically why they've not really overruled this thing.
And I'm saying that's pretty much outdated at this point because, you know, it's not going to. That's not really going to change. I mean, now there's so many more people watching. You know, all these guys, and they're not going to move those, put them on television. They're not going to put those lower league games on television. They're going to stay the same.
No, but nobody's going to go to those games if they're going to if they're watching, for example, West Ham on the telly at the same time.
It's if their team's playing,
down the edge, that's the belief.
Yeah, I don't know.
To me, that's
we have a goal. We have a goal, folks. Is it offsides?
Yeah. I think it's offside. Yeah, the Everton goal. I'm watching it now.
Yeah, there's a flag is up. All right, almost had a goal, folks. That was we've had about 70 minutes of football.
We do have a goal though because Burnley have scored at West Ham.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. There's the header. Woo! Easy. That was too easy, West Ham. That defender didn't even try to go for the ball. He just basically stood there and went, "Good header. Good job."
West Ham are terrible.
Wow. We just played Burnley and they didn't look like this.
I think that's probably a lot to do with who they're playing, to be honest.
What, are we good or something at defense? I don't know.
Might
Not
be
everything's
something.
about Arsenal, Gary. Not everything's about Arsenal.
Hey, tone down, little man. The big boys are talking now. You can't be part of this conversation. You have
That's
no clue what we're
prejudice.
talking about. You have
I
no.
don't even know which direction to go in. It's either racist or biased or whatever.
You have no clue what we're talking. We're talking about proper football, defense, and depth. I would say attacking, but we don't have that yet. We don't have that yet. We got Rosie in the house, or for those who know her as Food, Giggles, and Footy.
Big up, Rosie.
Chelsea women were robbed earlier. Yeah, you know what? They paid a lot of money for that referee, and they didn't get a win. So they got robbed. You're right about that. But, yeah. But they're lucky.
Hulk Hogan
they
came
got a point.
first. Hulk Hogan came first in Dancing with the Stars. Yeah, he did.
Oh, man.
I totally believe that happened, brother.
An Arsenal fan blaming the ref of bias. Did you watch the game, Rosie? You probably didn't. So unheard of. You're just a hater.
Rosie just hating, just absolutely hating.
Just a hater, Rosie.
But to counteract this, when does a football fan ever say, "Oh, my team wasn't good enough"? They rarely do. There's always some other reason in the ether is why they lost.
I openly said that last week when Leeds lost at Brighton.
Yeah, this is why you're getting blocked, Rosie. This is why you're getting blocked right here.
Don't know. Do we trigger the bingo card? Do we trigger it? I don't know.
Yes. Yes.
There we go.
We could trigger the Gary being racist. We could do that one too. This is a multifaceted bingo card.
Whoa, Spencer, what the hell's going on?
Just
dude?
interjecting Tom. I
Why
figured Tom.
are you going after me for? I still have Denver in my fantasy football league.
What?
Denver's defense,
Okay, I forgive myself.
and they got 14 points for me. So that might be the highest points I get outside of the quarterback.
More than Bo Nix got me.
Bo Nix. Bo Nix. Well, every time I hear Bo Nix, I keep thinking like it's like some kind of music artist.
Yeah, he should be probably singing because he can't play football.
Yeah.
8-2, Gary. 8-2.
Isn't Bo Nix like a country and western star or something? Fucking Bo Nix with his hat and fucking cowboy boots.
Let's do NFL fun facts of the day.
Oh, here we go, people.
There you go. Denver Broncos have the best record in the NFL at 8-2. They also have the most punts in the NFL, 46.
Yeah.
So the second most punts are Cleveland Browns at 38.
They have a really good
What
defense.
Does that tell you?
That sounds like you've got a good defense. Yep.
There you go. The offense is okay. It's not great. It starts slow, but it leaves a lot. I mean, I will say this: if I had to rewatch, Gary's like, I rewatched the Arsenal game. I'm not rewatching the Broncos game from Thursday. I don't hate myself that much.
Was it 7-10 or something like that?
Oh, it was like watching paint. The game-winning drive went for -2 yards.
I would say, Spencer, I can beat that. When I was young, when I was a kid, nearly 4 years in the States, that was when they started up that whole World Football League stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember the first season, by the way, was won by the London Monarchs, which is pretty awesome. We loved that. But I think it was like the season after I went because we lived in Orlando. We went and watched an Orlando Thunder. Oh, yeah, they're called the Orlando Thunder. I think the Orlando Thunder game, and I think they're playing like the Frankfurt. I can't remember Frankfurt. So I can't remember the Frankfurt name now. The name of the team. But anyway, Orlando Thunder was playing, and the game ended up 3-0 to Frankfurt. Just one field goal. That was it. One fucking field goal the whole game.
That happened in the NFL. If you don't remember, Pittsburgh and Miami played on a monsoon night, and it was like 3-0 was the final score or something.
Jesus, it was a boring game.
you talk about torture, just straight torture. I stayed up for all of it, lost sleep thinking about it. We moved on. Those are the 2 fun facts, the 3 fun facts. So
I've got a quiz for you guys. Which footballer has returned to training this week after 10 months out with injury?
hey, Zeus!
Hey, Zeus.
I'll give you 3 seconds. Then you can all do the thing. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Zeus!
Zeus. Hey, Zeus.
He's back, baby,
He's
and
back.
I can finally use it
Yes, you can.
with Reese's.
Taken 10 months, but it's worth it now.
And still got another 1 to 2 months before we actually see him play any football. So no
Oh wait,
rush.
so what's that? So what's that? Zeus has entered our timeline, Sam. What's that? Oh, what? So you can actually see Zeus on Friday night.
Oh,
True.
there you go.
Good segue. Good segue.
Zeus is going to try and fight Hogan. I was terrified of that, man.
Mm-mm.
Good segue there. Yep. You can see
So
that
what?
next
Okay,
Friday.
so this is for, I guess, you guys from the.
I'm definitely going for the bourbon biscuits because I love bourbon biscuits. I like them a lot more than marshmallows.
Mr. Tom.
Everton just scored.
I like bourbon biscuits. They're nice.
I think it's offside, actually.
Spencer. Marshmallows with no flavoring or biscuits with bourbon.
Bourbon biscuits are really nice. They're chocolate. Basically chocolate biscuits. They're really nice.
I'll just eat
There's
my
no
arm.
alcohol in them, despite the name.
He's just gonna eat his arm. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I think I'll just go without.
Oh, come on, Spencer, you slag.
I don't hate marshmallows,
They
but
call offsides on that goal. Garrison
an
has scored
attic full
twice
of
now.
bourbon. Are they really dry? The bourbon biscuits?
No, listen. It's called bourbon because that's the brand. I like the name of the cookie, and they're like rectangular cookies. The
Are
chocolate,
those
like
like
chocolate.
those real?
They're chocolate. They're basically chocolate biscuits, and they taste quite nice.
Well, let me ask you this, Gary. So, you know when you go to Walmart or Food Line and they got that can? You remember the tin? Your grandmother had one. Mine had one that had bullshit in it. That had like Christmas cookie. Is like those are the. What about those cookies? Marshmallows are that.
Marshmallows are that. You're right. But you know what? There's always that one cookie in that box that actually is good.
That's true.
Yeah, I can't remember what the flavor of that one is, but there's only one in that. Like
I know what you're talking about.
10
Yeah,
different flavors. Like at least only one of them is the one you want.
and it's so old people. Like every old person you know had that at their house during Christmas.
See,
Yeah.
see.
God, that's so such.
Was that in the 50? Oh, well, I'm way behind here. Eric Cantona. What? I don't know what she's saying. Jesus Estrada is back. There you go. I don't know what this means. Pick up a penguin.
You could if you need
That's
to.
the biscuit name as well in England.
Oh.
Penguin.
Penguin is
Dio
nice as
joined
well.
the
Penguin's
show.
also
Thanks for
nice.
joining us. I'm
They're
calling
very
it.
nice.
Norris is the 2015 F1 champion. 2015.
close.
That's
What would we go back in 10 years?
Oh, he meant 2025.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be an ass.
And there goes
Yeah.
Big
cat
up,
number
Roy
3.
Tendio.
Cat number 3 is
You
walked
are.
by Spencer. And he's up on the top of the couch looking down at the peasant on the floor.
That's 5 right now that are just chilling,
Oh, I
Big,
got,
uh,
you know what?
Great
Big,
way to underrated myself.
and a big German Shepherd too.
You got Ryan is joined us. Well, thanks for joining us. Is that another goal? Is that a goal for West Ham? It is. Is that
West Ham?
Wilson?
West Ham might find a way to stay up, man.
I think that's Wilson, right? Yep, Wilson has scored. West Ham is happy they're home.
Harry
Happy.
Wilson.
I don't know his first name.
Oh, Callum Wilson.
There you go. That guy. It's a quick corner. Are they going to show it here? And he's onside for sure. And he takes it. Does he score all by himself? Yes, he does. Do the mess. He scores. Oh, no. It's a header. Nice. Very nice. Marshmallows are fantastic with hot. You know what? Marshmallows are fantastic with hot chocolate.
They are. That is true. Those small little marshmallows in hot chocolate is so good.
Or you just have a really big mug with the big ones.
Yeah.
That's another good way of doing it.
Because
God, I want to make this joke so bad, but I can't.
No, I should have stopped when I thought of it because then I gotta. Well, I was just gonna be
Being a marshmallow size queen for sure.
And penguins are worse. What?
Sorry.
What does this mean?
That's not PG.
It wasn't.
It's not PG at all.
Bottom tier biscuits, Russ, get better taste. Russ, Rosie, you don't have really good taste when it comes to food.
Got some weird little So there's some stuff she doesn't like that a lot of people like.
Yeah, she's got this anti peanut butter, thought
Peanut
process.
butter's
This
the
makes no
worst.
sense.
Oh, peanut butter's awful.
See,
What
you are
peanut
okay. Well, there you go.
butter's
It kind of makes sense. You and her are on the same page here, which I don't understand. But all right, you say so, buddy.
It confirmed the goal.
Tom, you say you didn't like peanut butter?
worst? I do not.
I quite like peanut butter, but do you like cock?
Well, I'll prefer 51.
You know what? The
white
fact that
sweet,
you
but-
hesitated means yes. So let's move on, everybody. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. But you know what? It's all right, Mr. Tom. Whatever you're into, we will support you in your endeavors. Remember that? If that's what you're into, have at it. Have fun. As long as you're happy, my man. Are you happy?
PG at
Sounds
all.
like you're happy.
I'm a lot happier when I'm dishing out the abuse to you, sir.
See, you had a biscuit tin. It was originally Danish shortbread in it, but then it was used for odds. And that's kind of what this. It was a blue tin in England, and over here there's a blue tin, little round blue tin, and the cookies in it were. But like you said, everybody would just take out the cookies and then use it for stuff. Like if you're looking for like ornaments and stuff, it'd be in that tin. And Holly joins the show. And then sponsor left us, so I don't know what's going on there.
Hey, Holly.
Nothing will match the disappointment opening a chocolate or biscuit tin and its needles and thread. You were right about that.
That is
You're right about
disappointing.
That is yes, I know what you're talking about. And a candy cane. What?
Right, for everyone who's English in the chat, would you prefer? What's best out of a bourbon biscuit, a penguin biscuit, or a wagon wheel, or a club? There's 4 biscuits: club, penguin, bourbon, and wagon wheel. Which one of those?
The answer's club. Club is the best one of the ones you named.
Yeah.
Club is pretty good. I'll be honest. That is a damn good biscuit.
I do personally. I like Breakaway. They were nice, but I imagine they're probably not going to do too well in this discussion. But,
I'll take a Bojangles biscuit.
Russ says club biscuits are the best. And the reason why Spencer had to go away is because a cat bit him. You know why? Because you know what? I think I know why you got bit.
Oh, he didn't bite.
You had a thought about maybe sitting on the couch, and the cat's like, "No, you don't."
Oh, he had my hand in his claws, so we're good.
it's like we've got a system.
You stay on the floor.
How many cats you got,
make sure he's on the floor. That
It
cat's
wasn't him, though.
He was sent to make sure.
Well, he just sat down next to me on the floor. So.
How many cats you got now, Spencer?
The truth is
15, hopefully 13 after this weekend. Hopefully.
There we go. Put the cat down, sorry.
Hey, man, if it all works out, 13. Yeah.
If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit,
Is there any way you can actually stop people from accessing your StreamYard out of interest? Because Director John's doing his best job to get himself banned from StreamYard.
okay. What does he say here? Tom, stop liking it ever since the pandemic.
I don't even have a dog, so I don't even know how that happened.
That's nasty.
I can only
Neighbors-
imagine what
That's
he means
nasty
by
right
that.
there.
And I don't want to imagine that at all. But
That's
All right.
nasty.
It was the neighbor's dog.
it was
It might be something to do. It might be something to do with Tom's latest book release, though.
and his cookbook.
Pick it up on every.
Gary, why are you encouraging him?
I'm just saying, Everton has scored for the 3rd time. Does this one count?
Let's try it. Let's see. It looks like it might be counting this time.
And Fulham is looking like, well, damn it.
I was too busy doing nonsense. Yeah, it looks okay, this one.
Everton's going to count this one in the 48th minute. It looks like they have scored.
They tried their best not to score, but they managed to score.
Yep. Well, Fulham is Fulham close to the bottom because they have not played well in what seems like they're sitting right ahead of Leeds by 8-goal difference.
They look terrible. I mean, I must say, Fulham are looking terrible in this game.
So Leeds could jump to 15th if they have a good day tomorrow.
They could. Leeds could capitalise on this.
And Newcastle is playing Brentford, so if Brentford does them a favor, they might be able to jump to 13th. Mr. Tom, you might be a Brentford fan. You guys can do the business tomorrow. All right.
I don't like any team.
All right. I don't know why is Russ bringing this up. I didn't even mention anything about anything that gets me in trouble with Russ.
Russ is just he's milking it. He's milking it at this point.
I've tried. I actually, you know what? There's a post-it note right up there that tells me what I can and cannot say on certain things. So yeah.
You have a post-it note. Oh, interesting.
Woke
It's
not
ironic because if there's a post-it note, and usually he will read anything that's out there. So
I've done no. This is like when I introduced Russ to the show. I usually ask him what he's up to, and then that's when I say the wrong thing.
Yeah.
So
I am proud of the awareness. I mean, I don't have
Burnley-
awareness, but
Burnley and West Ham 1-1 at halftime. So the football has a kind of like, got a little
Half-time,
entertaining. Got 3 goals.
Oh, I thought he was going to blow the whistle. The referee still going. 52nd minute. Everton. Oh, there he is. He's blowing the whistle now, I think. Has he? No. They're going to have a throw in.
And then he's going to like blow it right after the ball's in the air, right?
That's it. He's blowing the whistle now.
Yeah.
Everton 1, Fulham 0 at half time. Oh, he hasn't blown the whistle. Looked like he'd blown it. Gee, what's he doing? Why are they still playing?
A mint club. Now I have to look at these biscuits.
Club biscuits are really nice, though. They are.
All right, I'm going to have to look this up. Is it okay to look this up? Club biscuits?
Yes, they're perfectly edible, nice biscuits, Gary.
Yeah.
Now it's half time. 1-0 Everton half time.
Club biscuits. Oh, they come in multiple flavors.
Loads different
Orange.
flavours.
They're good. They're very good. They're very tasty.
You can even get orange chocolate ones.
Oh man, they're like Kit Kats, man. They look like a
I
Kit
also
Kat.
like Kit Kat Chunky as well.
Oh yeah,
It's like
chunky,
the big Kit Kat could be a club, right?
Yeah, I mean it's a little bit. I suppose there's a little bit of similarities there, but yeah, but chunky Kit Kat is nice with the extra chocolate.
I like the cookie dough one, but they seem to have discontinued it because I like it.
that's the reason why, isn't it?
All right, so that's the club. What is the other ones?
So you got Penguin.
Penguin. Let's see. Penguin.
They're all very similar, but
Oh,
Oh,
Penguin
you know what? I
is
bought
nice
some
as
of those when I came to visit last time. I do like that.
Yeah, and then you got to look at Bourbon. Bourbon
Okay,
Bourbon
bourbon.
Biscuit
You know what? I think
UK.
I've actually. Let's see. I think I've
Bourbon
actually.
Biscuit UK because it's a very.
Oh no,
UK.
I've had those. Yeah, I went through one of the shops with my dad. I was like, I like because of Boston. Is it Boston creams? Is
Yeah,
that
look,
different?
I suppose they're quite similar to that.
Okay, but it's not that. I see bourbon biscuits, but they have different. I think the Boston creams is the one I had. I think when I was there. But yeah, I ate those. What else we got? What's the last one?
Wagon wheel. No, we don't club. Yeah, Wagon Wheels. I think. Do you have Wagon Wheels in America?
That sounds the name. No, we might.
That's
call
got
it
more.
something
That's
else.
a biscuit.
Oh yeah, we have
marshmallow.
those. It's basically they're called moon pies.
Yeah, that's it.
It's
Yeah, you're
basically,
right, in America,
but it's got.
pie.
But yours has jelly in it. Ours just has marshmallow.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
see. You know what? I see both. Australia has those with jelly in it.
I'm not a fan of the moon pies.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say something.
There's been a goal at Swindon and Tranmere, but which way has it gone? There's no goal. I've been a dick. It's 0-0.
Yeah, just go in there for fuck's sake. Yeah, just go in there.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
terrible.
I'm sorry, Sam. My evil plan to troll yous over a non-existent goal was successful.
Tom, that's just awful behaviour.
It really was.
Not good.
Oh.
it's almost like the sort of people that subscribe to 90s Sports Bar and then unsubscribe when the show ended.
What happened there? That's fucking stupid. He was up to 51 subscribers last night when he was on your on the wrestling show, and then all of a sudden he's down to like 48.
It's your show too, Sam. I'm not incredibly facetious.
Well, okay, I'll show them. But yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, the larger point is that 90 had 51 subs and then woke up this morning and had 47.
Who is this?
Craig 90, he's got 90 Sports Bar is his channel. We're trying to get him to 50 because he does these shows on an iPad. You can't actually go live on YouTube without 50 subs.
Wow. Somebody's out there being mean, man.
I don't even know who he is.
Do us an actual genuine favour and actually sub to his channel. It would really help him out.
Drop
You know
it
what? There is
drop it in there, and I'll
Drop the link,
Hey,
drop the
you know
link in
what?
the
They
chat.
are-
Rosie deleted her 4 accounts.
You know what? I would believe that because Rosie doesn't like peanut butter.
Yeah, I'll sub.
For
Put the
whatever
link
reason.
put the link in the chat, someone, to his channel.
I'll do it now.
All right, cool. Technically closer to cardboard. What? Picnic
think
bars
you-
are.
I think
Picnic
you can
bars
go
are-
live if you give him your ID.
Picnic bars.
You don't
Let's
have
see
to
what
have
those
50.
are. Picnic bars
I think
are
Rosie
like,
did
they're
it.
like Baby Ruth.
All right,
Like-
I'm going to put it here.
That's
Well,
like a
of course,
Baby Ruth.
Rosie to put it in after I've went and looked for it.
There you go. Jammy Dodge. You know what? I was in the store the other day. They had Jammy Dodgers there, and I was tempted to pick some up.
Well, now he's got 48.
There you go. Moving up.
Cool.
Check out the link that Rosie has put in there, people, and let's get 90 Sports Bar up to 50.
Gary, I'm about to drop this comment in the chat.
You're about to drop something?
Yeah, I sent it to Tom yesterday, and I was watching some Broncos post game stuff, right? This yesterday morning as I was, working. And the comment, I guess they were, the one guy's like, rate and 2, blah, 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 blah. It's no big deal, blah, 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 blah. It's not good, but it's no big deal. Kind of sounded like me, maybe. And everybody kept going off and everything. And he's like, he figured it out. And the statement, actually, Tom agreed with this. So we are dealing with radicals who watch the game in a radical way. Think about that comment and think about our space. I thought it was the most
in a radical way.
Yeah. I mean, it think about the people that we've met and don't see anymore. And it absolutely makes sense, that comment does.
What are we talking about now?
We're talking about people's reactions to games. If
Yeah.
you want to react rationally about something, you can't always expect it when you're talking to someone who's radical and views the game in a radical way.
That's true. That is a true point. It's about the person watching it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was an interesting comment.
And it's hard to watch
Well,
the
it's
game.
interesting. It is an
It's hard to
interesting
enjoy the
point.
game if you're radical, because there's always something you can complain about.
Well, it's absolutely accurate. I feel that kind of guilty about that the last 2 Broncos games. I've looked at it and I'm not happy with how they turned out. But again, I'm looking at that not from the win. I'm looking at it from like, okay, January 15th, Denver, Buffalo. You're going to get your ass kicked.
You
Denver.
might. You don't know what Buffalo you're going to get.
But you see my point. My
Yep.
point
Yeah.
being is that I'm looking at it from the total picture and acting radical about the fact, instead of saying, okay, that's 5 straight wins against the Raiders or whatever it is. I think 4 straight wins it's 3 straight wins against a rival. Just be happy you beat a rival and keep it moving.
Yep.
So
Well, it's true. It's about who's watching it, isn't it? I suppose if someone's very radical, then you're watching it in a radical way, aren't you? Yeah.
Well, if you also got perceived notions about things. So obviously Bo Nix has issues, and I'm going to the Denver stuff here with the footwork and seeing the field and everything. But I also look at Sean Payton and why are you calling paragraph plays? Like we had a 3rd and 1 yesterday, or Thursday night, on the 35-yard line in a tie ball game. He does He calls a play where Bo Nix hikes the ball, throws it back to a wide receiver who's going to do another pass. You need 3 feet.
Yeah.
I don't need 45 yards right now.
Yeah.
So, like, again, like I blame Bo Nix, but I'm also looking at you, Sean. Like, what are you doing? So,
Well,
so
you know why? Because you know what the easiest thing is for me. That people don't want to do the easy stuff sometimes because it might if it fails for some reason, then you look silly. So they try to they overthink the whole process.
Let me be the devil's advocate here, right?
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
If you think if you're 3rd and 1, right? Everyone knows you only need a couple of yards, right? So everyone, I mean, the defensive coordinator, he is going to be setting up for a run, right? You would think, I mean, that is like the 90% chance play, right?
Yeah.
So by deciding not to do that and going with, I would say, probably quite a very unusual play in that setting, he's catching the defense out or trying to catch the defense out at the same time as, okay, because maybe they're pushing in closer, the defensive line or whatever, their backfield, they're pushing in because they think that there's going to be a run. You might be trying to go for the chance of catching them out and actually getting some real yards. That's my devil's advocate thought.
But you know what? The reason why it doesn't work is because 9 times out of 10, nobody is stupid enough to figure that on a 3rd and short. That
I'm just saying that might have been the thought process behind it.
But they put 8 people in the box in those situations. So now when you decide you're going to pass, guess what? The odds are you will get sacked. Or
that's true. I mean, I'm nowhere near.
That's why the NFL games play out.
I'm nowhere near any good on the NFL. I'm just
you bring up a good point because that is absolutely a play you could do. But the problem with it is he threw it back and it resulted in a sack, and it took him out of field goal range in a tie ball game. But my counterpoint,
the 35-yard, I get it, yeah.
My counterpoint to that is, like, if you can't pick up 3 feet, you should be strong enough to pick up those 3 feet. Philly picks up those 3 feet. You know what I mean? Like, it comes down to, like, we're about to do this, but we're going to impose our will anyway on you.
And you find out one play that always leans forward. That's all it is. You find out one play that always falls forward no matter what. And he put them in the game.
We just talked about boring. Yeah. Gary, think about this. We just talked about boring, right? What is Arsenal doing right now? Being boring.
We're not being boring, no.
Think about what I'm saying now.
Yeah, but
we're doing the defending. Defending is boring.
We are playing to the strengths of our team, yes, but we are taking what the other team gives us as well.
Correct.
Like, we will go out there and score 4 goals if you let us. No team is dumb enough to play. Let our strikers sit there on the midline and spread their center backs out, so he has all the space in the world to run on the goal. Nobody does that to us, but they do it to City twice, and we're supposed to go. You know what? Yeah, why can't we do that? Well, you know what? When you won, you have the best striker in the world, and then you play a defensive scheme like that. You deserve to get beat. But you're playing Arsenal, who doesn't have anywhere near that striker, and you play a totally different scheme. It doesn't make any sense. It's almost like, did they pay you to do something stupid? Because that's what they did. I just remember sitting there watching that game going, why do they continually giving them all of that? That makes no sense. Well, Harlan should not be running through the middle of the pitch with nobody near him. And that's what they did twice.
I think you're missing my point here, though, Gary.
No, but it makes no sense.
Well, hold on. I'm not finished, though. They're not dogging Arsenal for what I'm saying. My point being is doing the boring things right. The simple.
Well, we are being accused of being boring, though. That's the thing.
We're not boring. That's the thing. I'm trying to.
We're not. No, because we're not blind. We see it. But my point being is that we're doing the simple things right. So we're making these games boring. We're making these games as boring as possible if the teams allow us to make them as boring as possible.
We're taking what the team gives us.
That's absolutely right. But point being, but doing the simple things in life, like committing to something simple as defending.
Yep.
Like that's my point. Like you talked about, like running the football, committing to that. Trying to be flashy. No, just do the simple things.
Pragmatic is what people were talking about, right? Pragmatic.
But again, I don't think Arsenal are completely pragmatic, though. I don't think Arsenal are pragmatic. Like I think you said it right on this. They do exactly what the teams are going to give them. If you're going to play an expansive game, we'll play an expansive game too. Yeah. If you're going to put 5 on the back line and 4 in front of them, okay, we're going to long throwing you to death until someone makes a mistake. So I think the best way to say this, and here we go, Mr. 15 Cats here. there's multiple ways to skin the cat.
There is.
Yeah.
No, you're right. I think we're very good at adapting our play to. I think now with the different tools we've added this season, we can now play the different ways. We can play against a team that is low blocking us, and then if you're stupid enough to try and attack us and open up, we're just going to fucking kill you. So that's why nine out of 10 games we play is going to be against a low block, and then we've got the tools now to handle that. Set pieces is a really valuable tool. That all of a sudden people are like, why are you scoring on set pieces? Well, it's a fucking opportunity to score goals.
Yep.
If you're good at it, that's good. That's a good thing. You know, why hasn't anyone else become good at it? You know, it's
Well, you know what? I'm going to say this as well, because what you bring up is why, like, for me, that's almost like comparing, you know, like a Michael Jordan and Tim Duncan. Michael Jordan does all the flashy stuffs, right? Tim Duncan is what some people call him the big fundamental, because that's all he does. He knows how to he can put a ball off the glass from any place on the field, right? Right, and that's the easiest shot is off the backboard, right? And he mastered that into a Hall of Fame career and 5 championships.
Best way to say that, lunch pail mentality, right?
Yeah,
put in the work.
Because everybody can learn that. I mean, in football, like there's like defending is all about effort, right? There's an effort. There's a little bit about like actually understanding how that other team's going to play you and making sure they don't even get a chance. Like when teams play us, before they even think, you know, maybe I have no, it's already been stopped. And they look and they go, damn it, I can't go that way. I can't go this way. I can't go that way. Everything's blocked. I've got players everywhere I'm trying to go, you know, and that's how good our defense is. And I'm enjoying that part of the football. I mean, Arteta started from the back and is built on it. You know, we're starting to move further to the opponent's goal now in terms of the players we're bringing in. You know, if he figures that out before the players on the back get old and, you know, want to leave and all that kind of stuff, we'll be really in a good spot.
It's the fine margins, right? And that's the fine margins of anything. And we're excelling at the fine margins is the best way to say it. And I guess, you know, going back to the original point with the Broncos, like, I don't need you to be elite. I just need you to be good enough.
You know, and
that's the same thing with Arsenal's offense. I don't need you to score 5 goals a game. I need 2. 2 will work.
Well, no, think about it. Think about the Bears, you know, Bears defense and their offense.
Think about the Ravens.
Totally different. Ravens say the defense and offense is on different ends of the spectrum, right?
Yeah.
The defense is considered some of the best ever.
Yeah.
And the offenses are like, we're not going to win with that.
That's been the Bears' problem for many years, is that they're really good on the defensive side of the ball, but they've had shit quarterbacks for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, that's 100% accurate. But I think what we see now, you know, and I think about like even that 2000 Ravens team that Trent Dilfer, Tony Banks, Shannon Sharp was on the team. Like, you know, they needed 10 points is all there, and it's but the same thing with Arsenal. Arsenal's defense is so good. If I get you a goal, I'm a bare minimum going to get a point out of this. A bare minimum at the worst case scenario. And I think that's what we see. And we're 10 games in. And but I think the stat, and maybe it was sitting in our group chat, you know, there was the run of games we went on, you know, the Crystal Palace, the Fulham, the Newcastle. I think we got 3 points last year or something, and this year we got 9. And so like the differences in the year, and that 6 points could be the difference in May.
Exactly.
It really could be.
That is. We the games we were dropping points in last season. That's the Fulhams away, the Crystal Palaces, the West Ham's at home. Those games we were dropping points last year, we are now winning those games, and that is the difference. That is probably what might give us the title this year.
Yep.
And that's the great thing I think about Arteta, and to give him credit, because credit is due on this stuff. You know, like if you're going to give credit around, to get the complete buy-in, to get players that have buy-in to what you want to do, I think that is the most impressive thing. Yeah. And I think that's the, you know, if he does get some credit, like when you start doing like who gets what in the ether of it doesn't matter, but hey, you're responsible for this. Like he gets the buy-in, you know, the management and the ability from the front office to say, hey, we're gonna buy these players, and you know there is a tight leash for Arteta, but he's got them to buy in, and this is the deepest squad I think we've ever had in my mind that I've been watching them. and they can defend. I mean, we talked about it on Monday, Gary. You've got Hincapié that can play. And I'll tell you what, I was talking to a United fan Wednesday at work, and Christian's his name, good kid. And he said, wait until y'all decide to put Miles Lewis Skelly in the midfield and just let him run in the midfield. And I was like, that's exactly what I want to see. I think Hincapié can do the left back position. Calafiore's played really well, but why not put Miles Lewis Skelly in the midfield and let him flourish?
Well, I think maybe he might be like a good option in like the 8 role, but that he's going to be backup, right? He's not going to. He's not going to be ahead of Rice. But I might like be tempted to try him if Rice is not going to play that role, if he's injured or not available, ahead of Marino, because that's Marino. Marino is like the backup to Rice in that 8 role. I might be tempted to just try Lewis Skelly and see what that's like. But then you're tempting things, aren't you? At this point when the team's so well sort of like they're cohesive now as a unit. They're used to the certain player combinations playing together.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I thought it was an interesting point from him. But yeah, I mean,
you're right about the defense. I mean, we're too deep in the of all our defenders.
Yeah.
Say DM, right? From DM backwards, we've got 2 at every spot. Because I think Rice could play the 6 if we needed him to.
Yep.
Norgard is supposed to be there, but if you said, you know what, we need to win this game, you probably put Rice back there before you put Norgard, right? And then let him figure it out, kind of thing. So we are strong defensively, no matter how many injuries we've gotten so far. You haven't seen.
Well, look at all the options we've got. This is the amazing thing with our squad now. We've got so many options across, the midfield, across the defense. We've got players who can play multiple roles. This is the really. I think this is where Arteta really needs to take credit, him and the recruitment team, where and Arteta's definitely been, he's been wanting to do this, and that is, you can have players like Hincapié who can play left back, you can play left central defence. You've got Mosquera, you can play right back, central defence. You've got Timber, he can play on the right, he can play on the left, he can play in the middle. Calafiore, he can play on the left, he can play left in the middle. You can also play up front, Calafiore, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's all that the guys are that they can play multiple roles. It just gives you so much flexibility when things happen. You need, injuries, suspensions, and that's really where we are now this season. With those extra players, we brought in Mosquera, Hincapié. That's really given us that extra flex in defense.
I find it weird that like Moreno and Calafiore, for me, we look at them and go, you know what? If they played offense, we wouldn't miss a beat there.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, for me, I look at that and but like if I look at it in Weary, I'm like, he should get more minutes because he does things that not too many people can do. Getting that ball from out of their feet like in seconds, and it's in Weary segment for me. I always bring his name up. But him and Eze.
I think we got a card here for you, Gary.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. No, I think in Weary, we're not necessarily holding him back because we have so much quality, but I think he could get more. We could get more out of him. You know what I mean? If we played him more. So, but
who are you gonna set? Who are you gonna set?
No, I just said that's the challenge. But you know what? If Moreno,
this is the luxury problem we have, right? This is not a luxury problem.
Here's the best part about this too, and I know the minutes, playing minutes, maybe. You could make an argument for Miles Lewis Skelly and Weary going on loan, right? You could make that argument. I think it's a poor argument, and here's why. They're in training with all these good players constantly, playing with good players, picking up good habits, not going to, I don't know, Rotherham United. I'm just throwing that out there as a random name. Obviously, he would probably get a better loan move than that. But the point being is he's training with Arteta, he's training with Rice, he's training with Odegaard. Like they're training with people that are doing the game the right way, and you have enough rotation to get them some solid minutes. And like Lewis Skelly and Weir, you're going to be someone on this team's replacement eventually, whether that's Odegaard, whether Lewis Skelly is Rice's replacement. Like you might have and this is where this becomes good, and it's good on like I guess Mertesacker in the youth department and everything here. I mean, look at the striker that played, I think, at the Carabao Cup. I can't remember his name. I'll figure it out.
Harris Anus.
Harrison News. Like that's a kid that I had no idea existed. But you're watching these 17-year-olds that, when it comes time and Rice has moved on, whoever, yeah, we can go drop 150 on, I don't know, Rodrigo. I'm just throwing that as an out there, but you're not trying to find a Rice replacement because you already got him in the system.
Exactly.
So that's
why
where
like going for Semenyo in January may sound crazy, but it might just be what you need to do just to solidify your left side. And
Yeah.
and then supposedly if we have the 100 mil that they're talking about, that would cover it, and we should.
Semenyo on our left side would be like a cheat code. I mean, that'd be fucking.
But I mean, that's where we are now, right? That's when you bring in like a Harlan and go, well, we've just been winning leagues. Now we just bring in Harlan and
go win champions.
And then now we basically can win everything, right? That's basically what happened there, right? They didn't. They were winning without him. They just now, like you said, cheat code.
I mean, there's this arc from when Arteta's taken over, and this will make the anti-Arteta crowd, the anti-Arteta radicals, as brought up earlier. Like, there's an arc that you've seen, and it started here, and it's gone up, and then it's plateaued, right? Because of the second place finishes and everything. But it's eventually going to punch through. This club's going to punch through and win a title in the next 2 years. And either Arteta will be the manager or someone else will be. But my point being is that there has been a massive rebuild of the whole club in general, like fundamentally, right? Just a change.
We changed the whole culture, right? That's the thing.
Yes.
I don't think people realize the job he had to do. When he came in, we were in a mess. We were in a complete mess. We had Unai Emery, didn't really know what he was doing. He was basically in, with water above his head.
Yeah.
And the whole
with number
squad.
2 for Everton. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, no, I think it's going to be offside.
Oh, a flag is up.
Everton have had 3 offside goals now, by the way. Anyway, looking at it, VAR, I think it'll be offside. Anyway, yeah, I was just saying, Unai Emery was in way over his head. The whole squad needed an overhaul. I mean, maybe apart from 1 or 2 players, the whole squad needed an overhaul. You needed a cultural change because there were players in there who just did not have the mentality to want to win. So you had to make fundamental changes. And to do that, I don't think people realize how difficult that is. And that actually takes time, something that we've afforded Arteta. And like I remember saying last season, I said, listen, we're only a couple of players away from being, a monster side, because we could just see we were missing those depth players when we had the injuries last season. It really hurt us. But now this summer we added all those extra, tools to our tool set, and now this is it. We were just missing those pieces, and now it's all finally coming together. Right? This is it. This is the year it has to happen, I think.
Yeah. Just to get the lineup has come up, and it's no surprise. I mean, no surprises. Raya with Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori in the back line, Rice, Zubamendi, and Eze in the midfield, Saka, Trossard, and Moreno up top.
So who's on the bench?
On the bench, you got Kappa, you've got White, Mascara, Hinkapi, Norgard, and Wary, Skelly, Dowman, and Anus. I don't know how you say his Harriman. Anus is on. So there you go.
So 3 attacking options today, it looks like. No Martinelli, no Gyökeres, no Madueke, of course, no Havertz.
Yep.
So the rumor has it, I don't know, it could be wrong on this. So we're November 30th is when the return, right? Or the 23rd?
Yep, the 23rd. Yep.
That's the Chelsea game?
I don't think so. I don't think we played.
I think is that Tottenham? I think is it Tottenham?
Yeah,
they're in that order. So is that the rumor here that Havertz and them are all going to be back by that time?
They should be.
Yeah. So
I think we're going to see Havertz.
The first game we come back is the North London derby at home. So. My only thing about that game is the only person that should come into that lineup if we make a change should be Gyökeres. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason to. I mean, I know we probably Arteta might go crazy and stuff, but Erdogan, is he back? Like, I don't even know if he's been training. He might train over the break, right? And Noni, we're seeing Jesus practicing with the team, but
yeah, he's back in. Jesus is back in full training now, so he's pretty close.
Yeah, but nobody else from that squad that list is. At least they've said he's been training with the squad, right? And Jesus is at least 4 weeks out, right? He's at least a month before we even see him on the pitch.
Yeah, but I think we've got Madueke coming back very soon. We've got Havertz coming back very soon. We'll probably see, they'll be back very soon, those guys. I mean,
if you've got those guys, if you've got a full complement in December when you're going through the doldrums of it, that's what you need.
Odegaard
will be crazy looking at that bench going, and we're not playing. We don't even have these players on the bench anymore. There's going to be players that aren't even on the bench. You're going to go.
Yeah, the depth of our squad is amazing. You see our second string of players. They're very good. Our depth is amazing. We're in such a good position that way. And yeah, I think Odegaard's back in December, so we'll have him too. This is it. This is why you need a big squad.
Yeah,
and December is the massive month, in my opinion.
We've got so many games in December. We've got that Carabao Cup game as well. We've got Champions League. We've got
But think about how good this was today, though. Tottenham dropped points. United dropped points.
Yeah.
You've got a potential for Liverpool and City to drop points tomorrow, and you to pick up 2 extra points on. And you could argue, I mean, where Chelsea is in this and everything, but if you're looking at the big 6, because the argument is who can do this over a 38-game schedule, not dismissing Bournemouth, not dismissing Sunderland, none of these, any other, that they could potentially put it together. But this is a weekend where before the international break, you could be potentially 8 points clear of one of your biggest rivals.
Yep, potentially that'd be
mental. That's crazy. Go ahead, Gary. I interrupted.
No, I think I don't know. No, you're good.
Just want to answer Russ. Is it Eddie Izzard's favourite team? 0-0. Swindon Town 0. Transmere Rovers 0 at the moment. 62nd minute.
Yeah. These guys were talking about. Mr. Tom said I have to go. Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah, Tom had to go.
All right.
He'll be back with us next week.
All right. Cool. That's why I'm in boots, but might go for the John Paul. I don't know. These guys are talking about aftershave.
Aftershave.
When you've got to spend $150 on aftershave, I think you're missing. I think there's something called soap and deodorant that might be a cheaper option.
I've never bought an aftershave.
Just saying. Like
I feel like that's something.
Maybe you clean your clothes every time you wash them, kind of thing. Every time you wear them, you just wash them, and then it lessens the amount of aftershave. Like, right? Or am I just like just because I don't use? I take showers regularly, and I change my clothes every day.
It does help, I think.
You think that people that wear aftershave flip their underwear inside out?
For $150, maybe they can't afford underwear, so they got to double up.
Aftershave instead of underwear.
Yeah. This is good points here. I feel like if you wear aftershave, like you may or may not have served Winston Churchill at Parliament.
More games we have to win, the better.
I don't know.
I don't want to win more games. I want to win less. I want there to be a magic number, if you know what I mean. I
want this thing over.
And it's a high number. I want like 10 to be the magic number. Meaning,
I want this title race to be over in March. I don't know. Are you kidding?
I want Liverpool treatment. Like you guys want it in February, kind of craziness, right?
I want guards of honor. I don't need.
We want it all. We want it all.
Yeah, like Russ is sub to 90, so there you go. So that's got to be 49, right?
Let's go win all 4 trophies. How about we go win all 4 trophies?
Just win the next one, right?
Goal difference. He wants a nail biter. Boyten Dio wants. He wants some stress and he wants some anxiety.
I don't want any of that. I don't want that at all. No way. I want to go into that last month, the last 4 games of the season, going, all right. So what else can we win? You know what I mean? Sam, where is it? It's called PISS.
Oh, really? Really? This really Weir's. This is Weir's when he puts aftershave on. Hey guys, I see him with his fucking Paco Rabanne
on. Zach has 2 showers every day and has more aftershave than days in the year.
Yeah, when you're young, aftershave is a thing for youngins, isn't it? They love all the different smells and all the different
So
perfumes.
I never did it. I never.
I mean, our younger, us older guys, we didn't do that so much when we were young. It was, but the kids today really do. I mean, yeah.
I had Drakkar, if you remember that whatever aftershave. That's what the last time I think I bought one was called Drakkar. So that was a long.
You know
time
what I
ago.
had? I had Irish Spring.
You mean
Gillette.
you mean the soap? You mean the soap?
And then I
Irish
used
Spring
Crest
soap?
toothpaste. You know what I mean? Like
you guys definitely fucking use Old Spice.
no, I break out from Old Spice. Can't use it. Are you talking about from the arms? Absolutely not. I've used the Old Spice body wash. I got those chemical burns from Old Spice. That was freaking horrific.
Ooh,
that's not good.
You know,
Malia's birthday is tomorrow, so everybody say happy
big
birthday.
up Malia. Hope she has a great day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Malia, be great. I was going to say, I do have in my cupboard in the bathroom. I do have a bottle of my favorite cologne, which I very, very rarely wear. I do have and it is Armani Acqua di Gio. Because I got that because I really like that smell. There's very few cologne smells I actually like, but Armani Acqua di Gio I really like.
Cool. Everybody saying happy birthday to Malia. Old
Malia.
Spice for you, Gary. You know what? No, Old Spice.
That's what I said.
Spencer has confirmed, it looks scary. Like it does. Like that bottle doesn't say this will make you smell good. That bottle says this might singe the hairs on your skin. That's what that is.
You're not going out in the field and hiding from the enemy with that stuff on.
I mean, there's some chemicals in that stuff you probably wouldn't fucking.
That's why it's in that bottle.
You probably wouldn't fucking put it in chemical weapons.
Good enough for teenage boys, though.
Those are teenage boys. They love me. They love me the best ever.
Yep. No one told the teenage boys about showers.
I'm not a brute, man.
We're turning 1 year older in a week, fellas. So, yeah. There you go.
Who's getting older in a week?
Rosie.
Oh, Rosie's getting.
It just reminds me, next weekend I might not be available because I'm traveling. But it is.
Why don't you get your kids to come to you for once?
You don't understand how this thing works.
I do. They're able-bodied and have money.
You know what's wild? This is interesting, right? I asked my mother this question yesterday, right? And my grandmother's still alive. She's 90 or whatever. But we haven't talked in a long time. But I made a comment to my mother. My mother's like, hey, is her phone broken? She can't call me? I mean, like, because, every time you call your grandparent, like, oh, you could call me more. And I'm like, does your phone not dial out? Like,
exactly.
I'll get you on for Christmas. We can make this work. Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, sorry, I work a job and have all 9,000 other things going on.
Yeah.
And not watching Jeopardy all day.
I'm with you on some of that. Yeah.
But Sam, these kids can't afford to travel nowadays, man.
Yeah, I know it's a lot more expensive.
You know what it is? What it is usually we're going to see my daughter and she works she has like an 8-day shift. So we're going right when she's recovered from her 8-day shift. So that's why she's not traveling. So we're doing. Plus we've got family up where we're going anyway. Additional family up there, so we get to
see multiple tickets at once. Yeah,
but it's great. Great to travel, see your kids. I bet it's great.
And also, when we go west, it's like San Diego. So if you said San Diego, New Jersey, nobody's ever going, you know what? I think New Jersey is probably a better. No,
I want to go to Hoboken.
Nobody says that. Nobody says, you know what? I'm going to go to New Jersey over San Diego.
Yeah, nobody.
There's no like city in New Jersey where you're like, that's going to be better than San Diego, and that's no. Just no.
Wrong. Newark, New Jersey is the place to go over San Diego, California.
Newark, fucking hell.
Yeah.
I don't. Depending on how this show goes, how long we're on, my one thought is I'll just stay on and watch the game. If you guys want to come join me during the halftime or whatever, I'll be here. Otherwise, I will probably go and hang out with Ryan. But I'm going to watch the game anyway, so we'll see how the
I'll be watching the game. Yeah.
So we'll see how this thing plays out.
But Yeah, Rosie's birthday is next weekend, isn't it? She's the big 4-0. The big
Oh, is
4-0.
that right? Oh, cool.
I think she's celebrating it at Greg's. I heard she's having a big party at Greg's.
Now, what is Greg's, by the way?
It's like a cafe that has it's basically like a real. It's a Temu version of Costa Coffee, basically. Like a Temu version of Starbucks.
Like dirty water, not even like.
And then they have a lot of sausage rolls and all the pasties and stuff. It's just like oily.
Paper straws.
Yeah, Rosie will be 50.
I mean, we shouldn't say anything when he looks like this, should he? Hey guys.
Yeah, Go West, isn't that a pop band? I never heard of that one.
It can be.
West Coast of Scotland.
Go West. That's a song from Pet Shop Boys.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, I'm just like
Pet Shop Boys. He's in a band Erasure, isn't he?
Speaking of West End boys, they decided to delay Grand Theft Auto 6 for another 6 months.
Yipes.
Yeah, that's not coming out, is it?
It's going to come out. I just don't know which president it'll be at that time.
Yeah.
We might be 2029 before we see that.
How long has it been in development now? Like 12 years or something? I can't remember.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm just not a massive fan of those games. Like they're like kind of a niche in my opinion. Like I think I beat one Grand Theft Auto, but I normally just drive around and run over people. Like that's super something you say on TV, on the computer, whatever. But I just go around and just mess with the NPCs and see how many stars I can get. And it loses its luster after about 2 hours. You're like, all right, this is not as fun as I thought it was going to be.
So you know how we always bring up the 007?
Yeah.
Javi Simmons is on 17.
He didn't look great earlier today. He really didn't. I mean, they were so high on their horses and so cocky when they got Simmons. Going, oh, we've got a better player than Eze. And it's like, what?
But isn't that shocking that he hasn't done something?
It is. I mean, to be honest, it is a big surprise because he was a very good player in the Bundesliga. And once again, it just shows you that difference from the Bundesliga to the Premier League. That is a real thing right there because, I mean, how many players now have been absolutely world beaters in the Bundesliga and they come to the Premier League and they're like, you're not great. Timo Werner, banging in goals for fun. We'll see what happens to him. Kai Havertz, I mean, arguably he's done all right for us, but he wasn't good at Chelsea.
But I think it's all about how you use these players. If you know, for example, that they can't handle the pounding you're going to get from the Premier League, then you have to figure out how to give them space, right, and time on the ball, right? Isn't that that to me is what you got to do and figure out how to do that and maybe offload some of the requirements because I mean Kai Havertz, like the way we've played him. He's a good player in the Premier League, right?
Yeah, but he's not scoring loads of goals, is he? As he was.
No, but I mean, he had 15 goals when he was healthy a couple seasons ago. So 15, you're going to take that, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying he's gone from being an absolutely amazing player in the Bundesliga to being a pretty good player for us. But at Chelsea before us, he was poor. Yep. And now look at Xavi Simmons. The same thing with him. Yeah, I just think that change from Bundesliga to Premier League, that's a real thing.
Is there? I mean, there doesn't seem to be any move from Germany to the Premier League that works.
I tell you one that will be pretty impressive when it does happen. Elise, he
looks good. He does look good
when he comes back to the Premier League. Because I don't think unless he stays in Bayern forever, but like either that or Elise's got PSG written on him. Like he's French, but like if he ever comes back to the Premier League, like. He already did it in the Premier League.
But you know what? But isn't that's just because he's going to go on a better team? Like if Crystal Palace were to like improve their talent, which they can't, right? Nobody's going to Crystal Palace. That's why they've all left, right? That's the problem there. I mean, that's the only thing. Like he would have been he was a good player for the Premier League. He just played on a team that was never going to get.
You know what? And that is. I mean, that shows that Oliver Glasner is a good manager because he he lost a lot of important tools this summer, and he still made Crystal Palace. I mean, they're still a good team. I mean, you've got to give him some props.
Yep.
I think that's accurate. I absolutely do.
Greg's have the best sausage rolls.
But I think about this too, with this, the thing about Timo Werner, like you could argue, yeah, Timo Werner was a complete flop. And not because he didn't do it at one team, but because he didn't do it at two teams.
Yeah.
Whereas, I think that one initial move for Havertz to Chelsea, you could say that wasn't the right move. It didn't fit. They asked him to do something he probably wasn't capable of doing. Whereas now at Arsenal, Arteta's found a way to get the best out of him.
Yeah.
What I said.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm giving you validation, Gary.
No, you didn't say, Gary, I agree with you. You just said, here's my new thought.
Gary's getting upset. I
have ADD.
Gary's getting upset. We've seen that before.
Yeah.
You're just repeating what I said. I
got stuck in some deep thought here and kind of zoned out for a second, thinking about what was being said. And
I just think you put players in positions to succeed, and they will, right? And that's what the good coaches and managers do, right? Like you said, Glausen does all these things for Crystal Palace. Well, he puts those players in positions where they don't look out of place. They don't look like they don't know what's going on, and they excel. They excel, right? No matter what.
Yeah.
So, I think we saw the same thing. Wolves would lose the players and still be able to compete back in the days. They've lost too many now, but and Brighton's the same thing, right? You saw the talent there. They just at some point you just can't keep losing players.
That's it. I mean, it's too difficult to keep replacing those top players. It really is. They've done very well for a long time, but at some point you just can't keep finding those really good talents.
That's how this works, though, right? If you think about this, right? So I've been following this now religiously for 6-7 years now. But what happens is these teams get promoted from the championship, and they don't replace the players when they get sold because they can't go back to that Honeywell again. So that's look at Wolves right now. They've been one ups. I think was it 2018-ish. They're getting ready to go down. I mean, they've kind of sold pretty much everything they had, right? Jimenez, all these players have just kind of rolled out, and they just haven't replaced that talent to maintain, whereas Crystal Palace seems to have done that. Yeah. So it's a very difficult – I mean, Brighton's a prime example of being able to just kind of replenish through a great youth system. And it almost feels like if you are a championship team, or I'll just throw a name out there just for shits and giggles, like Norwich, for example. Like it would be, like you're not going to go out there and attract the best talented players, so you've got to go across the world and find players.
Yeah, Souček does his little traditional spin when he scores a goal. West Ham is up 2-1 on Burnley. Oof.
There you go. Look at that. I thought Nuno would actually have a little bit of difference coming in. This is potentially where they could pick up 6 points in 2 games.
Yep,
that's pretty impressive.
I mean, West Ham are a bit of a. I mean, they've still got some decent players, but they're just not finding it, are they? I mean, Jared Bowen is still a very good player.
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka is still a pretty good right back, wing back.
I don't think Paqueta's a bad player either.
Paqueta is very up and down, but on his good days, he's really, really good. But Souček, I think he's lost. Souček was a very good central midfielder. I think he's lost a little bit this season. When I've been watching him, he doesn't look as sharp. Yeah.
I mean, Antonio's issue definitely him getting hurt probably didn't help to not have that player there anymore. But he was also getting very old to an extent too. But when you lose a player, without any replacement, that does have a small impact. But again, I think this is the thing. And so you could also make an argument Wolves might not be dead in the water depending on how that turns out with their new manager. Who did they hire anyway?
I've lost track of
it. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but it was I've seen that guy before. I just saw it earlier today when I first logged in.
Big Sam?
No. It's
I mean, that would make sense.
He's on a championship team right now, and I think they are allowing him to talk to Wolves right now.
Interesting.
So what is his name? I saw it. It was in my his name is Rob Edwards, Middlesbrough manager.
All right. Well, they're starting to scrape the barrel. You're pretty much scraping the barrel at that point.
Yeah, I mean, again, like, if you're the Middlesbrough manager, I think they're second in the championship. Why would you go to Wolves?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be back in the championship next year.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to dangle some money.
You
right?
know what? And that's the thing with that kind of move is really bad because you're not going to get probably another Premier League opportunity, right? If you bring down Wolves, and then the way things have been going in the championship, that you probably won't even make it back the next year because they're poor now. They're not I don't think they're getting better going into the championship, right? It's championship does not like let up just because you came from Premier League. It doesn't. None of the teams have seen like, like all the teams that got relegated. Where are they now? I mean, Leicester is the only team and it's sitting 10th. Everybody else is sitting in relegation zone right now. So it will be tough if Wolves go down because more than likely they're going to sell some of their talent, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. I like you was talking about earlier, and you bring up the point again. I mean, before, like going back, not long really, like about probably like 5 years and beyond that. If you went down from the Champions League to the Championship, you were virtually guaranteed to come back up again. Virtually guaranteed. It was just like a yo-yo up and down. But now, a lot of those teams in the Championship have become a lot more competitive. They have improved, a lot of those teams. So you go down to the Championship now, you are not guaranteed to go back up. You are not. It's that hard now.
Well, look at Luton, right? Luton was in the Premier League and got demoted back to back. Look, it happened to Sunderland too. You're just not guaranteed. I'll get the parachute payment. You've got to spend that money properly.
Yep.
I mean, and this is also like management, right? Great, you've got a parachute payment. But if you have like one of my cats picking your players, you're probably going to stay down there.
Exactly. A lot of it is down to management. I think it is.
Yeah, management matters massively in this one.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Russ Morgan's talking about West Ham there as well. I think West Ham's like their upper executive management. Well, the owners have been terrible as well. They've made a lot of bad decisions.
Yeah.
So you've got to be run well from the top. It's a top-down thing. You've got to be run well from the top executive positions.
Culture. We said it earlier. Culture. Exactly. Culture has to be right. I mean, even Burnley, right? They've been kind of yo-yoing a little bit, but the culture is probably a little better than some of these other teams that have like disappeared. Like Leicester. Leicester did some shady things, right? Yeah. Money-wise, they're kind of reaping what they sow.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. And they really miss Vardy as well. They miss Vardy.
Yeah. I find it weird that like last weekend, Arsenal, it had a tough match against Burnley. They go to West Ham and they're losing. I know
was it a tough match last week?
It's the Arsenal, huh?
Was it a tough match last week? I got him here at halftime like a moron, being like, "Guys, it's over. It's 2-0," and you guys are like, "No," and I'm like, "It's over."
I don't know. I mean, like the one goal right now we get one goal. You're not getting a win. You know what I mean? Much less maybe a point. So,
maybe But again, anything could change. I mean, this game is. Yeah. I don't know. I do find this fascinating portion of the game, like this portion right here, where the people go up and go down, and the dichotomy of how do we right the ship and get back up. Let's be fair here. We like a Big Six club, right? We're never going to have to deal with this. Never say never, but let's be fair. It's probably never going to happen. So we're kind of but imagine being, I don't know, a Norwich,
yeah.
And then, you've been going up and going down. Now, all of a sudden, you're flirting with League One.
Yeah.
I mean,
what Sunderland, like you said, Spencer, what Sunderland went through, that was fucking brutal. That was absolutely brutal. They went down and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're going to go back up again." Nope, sorry, you're going down again. I mean, fucking hell, that was brutal.
And the crazy thing is Netflix caught that in real time.
That was amazing. That documentary is amazing. That is probably one of the best football documentaries I've seen, because that is so easily good.
And here's the best part about this, because like they did the All or Nothing with Arsenal. That was kind of like, and I'm sure Netflix had their little like, we want to have this drama stuff, but they captured it. So I kind of want to rewatch it now that I'm sitting here thinking about it.
What would be really good? Everton just scored, by the way, 2-0. That one's going to stand. I think that's definitely going to stand. They've already had 3 goals disallowed, but that one's definitely going to stand, I think. But Spencer, back to your point about All or Nothing with Arsenal. I've actually thought the same. I'd probably like to go back and watch that now, because that's the beginning of Arteta changing the culture at the club. and you see a lot of the issues he had to deal with at that time. You know, so that is, I think that'd be a really interesting watch to go back and look at now.
It is when you think about it. I mean, it's on the docket now. That it kind of got me want to not do shit today, but watch that. But it's funny when you think about that, because the light bulb moment, which I understood, you know, would I have presented that to people? Probably not, but I understood it. Whereas Aubameyang just started making fun of it. You can't have your captain making fun of shit. Your captain, I've been in, and Gary, you've been in structured environments. Even if the management comes up with the shittiest idea possible, you kind of have to just say face on it. And, you know, if Aubameyang had an issue with the light bulb thing that Arteta hits, you should have gone to him privately and said, yo, what was that?
Yeah.
I know what you're trying to show.
Not only that, but you're on camera.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's one
that's
thing,
even worse.
So you're on camera. So they are going to be filming everybody. If they're not filming the captain, who are they filming? You know what I mean? So he did some weird things as a captain, and you know we saw, you know, and it didn't help his cause at all. But you know you're on camera because hello, there's like 10 cameras on the screen out there. They're trying to catch everything, and you got to catch that. So even you just got to hold that one in, right?
Wasn't that the year he went to Barcelona and forced that move too?
Yeah, I think he did.
Remember, and then they had him filming, like Arteta and Eddie were like, he left. He's like, what? Yeah, he left. He's in Spain.
Yeah, I mean, it's that really shows that what he was up against there, Arteta, and you really, I think if we watched it again now, I think it'd be even more apparent and clear all the issues he was up against. Yeah. Just want to say quickly to Rosie, the documentary it's called Sunderland Till I Die. Yeah. Sunderland Till I Die is the name of the documentary. It's really, really good. But I mean, I don't think we've talked a lot about this. One thing that I think what we've seen now with Berta and everything he's been doing, I think we made a big mistake in hiring Adu. I think Adu was a big part of what we went through the last few years.
I've said this, and hopefully you guys remember. I've said, okay, you bring in a young manager, everything around him has to be close to top notches.
You're right. You did say that, Gary. You did. I remember you saying that. You said when you bring in a new manager, a rookie manager, you can't have a rookie sporting director. Yeah. I remember you saying that, and I agree, and I agreed, and we really saw that with Adu. Adu was out of his depth. He was just really out of his depth.
And he needed the best players, as we saw. When he has good players, he's going to do well. But he's not right now ready to mold an entire squad, and that's what we needed at that point, right? We needed somebody to come in and take all 15 players that are going to be part of the first team, and West Ham has gone up 3 now.
Wow.
Parker, what is his name?
Paqueta
just came in and scored.
How about that? Paqueta scored.
So why is Walker Peters running into the crowd? That seemed weird. All right. He must think he touched it then. Paqueta. Yeah, everybody's cheering. Everybody's celebrating with him.
that slag Paqueta just scored.
Walker Peters.
Yeah. Are you sure it was Paqueta? Let's see.
No, Paqueta got subbed off. It was Bowen Ars.
Okay.
No. Walker Peters is the one who scores on the rebound. The ball comes off the goalkeeper, I think, right? Off the goalkeeper. Let's see.
It came off.
Goalkeeper coughs it up, and you know what? I think he gets there first. He takes it off of the foot of
Souček, I think.
Is it Souček? No, that's not Souček. That's
not?
That's Bowen. He takes it off the foot of Bowen. Bowen's 40, right?
No, Bowen's 20.
Okay, so so it's 0. So I don't know what the first
Souček does the initial shot though here.
No, I know, but the ball gets coughed up. There's 2 West Ham players there chasing.
Yeah, and Walker Peters throws it in.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not Paqueta then.
No, Paqueta got subbed off.
Paqueta. So Paqueta's still a slag then, so that's good.
He's still a slag. He didn't do anything on that goal.
He didn't do anything.
Terrible player. How can he?
I just want to say to Rosie, it's a documentary of it's what it is. It's what's so good about that documentary is Sunderland had just got relegated from the Premier League, and it was like following them behind the scenes for their to go back into the Premier League, like all the stuff they were doing, to put it all together and all that. And what happened is the season just crumbled. They were just shit. And it was and then you saw the club from inside, everyone was melting down. And it was just so incredible to see because what they got on film was just the complete opposite of what they were expecting. They were expecting to get a side that was going to be really good, go back up to the Premier League, but no, they actually ended up fucking with relegation. It was incredible.
But didn't they stay and they did a second season and they were close to getting promoted back from League One and failed again?
Yeah, that's right. They did a second one where they was trying to then get back in, and then they didn't do that. They couldn't get promoted. Yeah, to get promoted back into the Championship. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's to me like that's a documentary I want to see. I don't want to see the glitz and glamorous Man City, even Arsenal one. I'm a fan, obviously, but you kind of want to see because honestly, like that's what every like. So just to ramble this and not get my thoughts together, you're looking at kind of like a microcosm of we're looking at it from the Big Six perspective, the Premier League. But what Sunderland went through is probably what, I don't know, the whole football pyramid goes through, right? Just the stress of, hey, do we need to get enough points to stay in this league? Because, not every – and I probably – my thoughts here is like Wigan Athletic, right? If they're probably not expecting to get promoted, but they're expecting to at least stay in League One, right? Whereas like Bolton or Blackpool want to get back in the Championship. Like, you know what I mean? It's like there's different goals for different clubs. Every one of them has the goal to survive. But watching that, hey, we've got $400,000 transfer budget window and Arsenal's over here buying 50. Like there's something – it's kind of Football Manager-esque, if that makes sense.
Yeah, Tom summed up really well in the chat, by the way, with his 2 comments there. He summed up the 2 seasons of Sunderland Till I Die. Yeah, and it's well worth a watch. I mean, even if you don't really like, obviously you don't like Sunderland, it's really worth watching. It's good.
That's absolutely right because they go to Wembley. They lost on playoff final.
Yeah, it was brutal to watch. I remember like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Yeesh. I mean, because at Leeds they did that too, right? They showed was it 1 or 2 seasons where they lost in the finals? They did their documentary.
Did Leeds have a documentary?
Like they had a lead or whatever it was, and then they gave up the lead. They lost it in the.
Seems to ring a bell.
It may have been the semifinals. They were up, and all they really had to do was to score a goal, and they couldn't do that, and lost it on the second leg or whatever it was. If I remember correctly. So yeah, it was a little painful. You go, and I went home to do it too. I went home. Yeah. So Everton's up 2-0. West Ham is up 3-1. So goals aplenty in this. You know what? I would like to see an Arsenal goal fest today.
There's no way we're getting a goal fest against Sunderland. I don't think.
I know, but I just.
I'd love to see it.
I just, like I said, that's what I want. I don't.
I'd love to see it.
Because I kind of feel like at some point we need to break out of this. Like we can win 2-0 because I know we can, but at some point I just want it to be like, can we make it a little easier for us as well? Maybe we did score 2 in the first half, right, in the game. So maybe
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to be able to do that and send the fans home, right? Send the Sunderland fans home early so they can make their train. Leeds lost in the playoffs that's what it was, semifinals to Derby. Leeds became the first team to ever lose in the championship playoff semis after winning their away leg first. Yeah, that was.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Yeah. When you watch the video, it's like, ouch.
Yeah.
Leeds have never lost. It says Rosie, wash your mouth out. No, they didn't lose. They didn't lose to Arsenal 5-0. We just made up that number.
Is Rosie technically Tom? Is that what we're seeing here?
I think they're one in the
no
same.
other Leeds fans I know.
Rosie's taking on the role of Tom.
Yeah, even Burnley beat Sunderland this season. So there you go. So I think that's the inconsistency of some of the teams. Is on any given Saturday, Sunday, you can take an L.
Oh, yeah. It's just like my buddy. He has in one of the survivor pools, right? And he said he took Denver. And he's like, y'all better win. And I'm like, well, it's an NFL game, NFL teams. I can't guarantee you anything.
Thursday night, was it on the road?
No, it was at home.
Okay. Well, you know what? You always go for the home team on a Thursday.
Yeah, it was just a
So,
bad game. It was just anyway. I wouldn't if you were trying to sell the NFL to anybody, that would be the last game you would show them.
oh, they went up 1-0 in the second leg and lost it. Oof, that was the other part. Yeah. 6 minutes of extra time in both games. The West Ham game was 4 minutes in, and they just started the extra time. In the
Transmere Rovers, how are they doing? I'm looking at that now. Let's see. Transmere Rovers are losing. Swindon Town 2-1 up.
Wow. I thought it was 0-0 at one point in this.
It was 1-1. It was Swindon scored first in the 74th minute. Then Transmere equalised very late in the 88th minute, but Swindon Town got a 3rd minute injury time, so 93rd minute winner. Well, not winner yet, but I think there's 1 minute left to play.
All right. Yeah. It's often said that Tom and Rosie
rough
look
for
alike.
Transmere.
So it's easy to confuse us. So there you go. They look alike. I've seen Mr. Tom, so if you look alike, all right.
And your cousin's team.
That's a nice way to put it there, Gary. Tell her how you really feel.
She said it. I just was just like, cool.
Your cousin's team's losing, Gary. They're losing away to Crawley Town.
Yeah, I saw that they were down 2-0. So the fact that they came back is all right. So, but they might not. I don't think they'll be able to get the win. They're on the road. Oh man! So Leeds were up 2-0 on aggregate and somehow found a way to lose it. Yipes!
That's why he hates Derby.
Oh, that's a handball on the little wrestling guy. They brought on Emile Smith-Rowe, but it might be too little, too late. And the Fulham fans that visited Everton are getting out a dodge. The Fulham manager doesn't look. He's looking like, what the world happened to my squad?
So where's Fulham at right now in the league? 17th.
Fulham is sitting in 15th.
Do you think they're in danger right now? I mean, the trend isn't trending well.
No, they play Sunderland next too, so yeah, this is going to be a tough stretch of games for them. Like they're not they can't beat the Evertons, and now they have to play a Sunderland team who hopefully is coming off a loss to Arsenal and probably wants to redeem themselves. So, yeah.
They Leeds need to capitalize on this tomorrow, don't they?
Yeah. Leeds win this. They will be possibly 13th. They'll be 13th if they win, because they will be 13th if they win, because Brentford.
They count
and
that
Newcastle
Burnley goal.
play each other. Yeah. So far, it's staying on there.
What a shot by Hannibal.
Oh, off his own goal too. Oh man. Right? Oh no, it's not an on goal. Oh, he does get a tip on it.
Just the tip.
You got
just a tip. Just a tip. Right, reminds me of this. Just a tip. Just a tip.
Oh no. Check out the links Miss Rosie has put out there, folks. Fulham beat Leeds due to the freak 93rd minute own goal, peppering over cracks clearly. There you go. Congratulations to Sam. Home team beat Stockport 3-0 today.
Well, think about this, though. West Ham just conceded a goal. That doesn't help the goal difference for West Ham at all.
No.
He keeps saying I come from Luton, I think. That's what he's trying to say, Luton. What a shithole Luton is. Fucking hell, Luton. I'm so
Greatest
glad.
town in the world, right?
I'm so glad I don't have to go to Luton any time ever.
Is that the whistle blown? Is it? No. They're in the 98th minute of a 6-minute extra time and still playing. Nuno's like, all right, he's got them sitting in 10th. Burnley is sitting on same points with a 2-goal difference. That's the difference between relegation right now.
Think about that, though. What I just said there about the goal difference.
Yeah, Chelsea plays Burnley next, so
Burnley might get points there.
But West Ham plays Bournemouth next, so.
Is it true that Chelsea have only scored 7 goals so far this season?
No, that's got to be. No, they scored 18. So.
Okay.
What? I think you might be thinking of like set pieces, because I believe they have scored a lot of set pieces. As much as people talk about Arsenal being set piece FC, I believe they're like 5th in the league in set pieces. So I like. I don't know. You guys see the there was an article about the long throw in, and it had Arsenal doing a long throw in. Arsenal is not in the top 6 in long throw ins.
I know, it's such a fucking stupid
It was just like, are you kidding me? Like we're just you know what we
narrative.
drive the marketplace, man. Just
It
throw our
is
name on
fucking-
anything, and people will.
That narrative is just a joke.
Yeah.
It's just to drive engagement. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pigeons fly upside down in Luton because there's nothing worse.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a good. Yeah, that's pretty much.
Wow, that's good.
That's crazy.
It's a good one.
Oh man, you've got oh man, I got my man in here from the Missile Drop Kick Wrestling Show. If you guys know,
The worst place in the UK. I mean, Luton's pretty close. There's some other ones right up there as well. Like Croydon is pretty shit.
yeah.
Yeah. There's like Grimsby's pretty rough.
Yeah. So
But I think Luton's
welcome to
way
the
up
show.
there.
Tony, well, that is a loaded question, Miss Rosie. Is Tony well? Yes.
I see
Find
Jacques is smooching with the Arsenal mob.
Oh, that already they already
I was
started.
showing when he came to the stadium.
Okay. Yeah. So, 2 more games left for today. Sunderland welcomes Arsenal. Chelsea welcomes Wolves. And Arsenal could pull a what? I think it's 11. Is it a 9-point lead if they can get the win? Is that right? Yep. 9 points lead on City. I would like to see that.
That'd be cool.
Yes, 9-point lead, and yes, and a draw would be even better. Burnley play football like Anthony Herbert plays Monopoly. Ooh, that's not good. I am still breathing if that counts. Not a vampire like Sam. So there you go.
True. It's being a vampire is tough. It's not all that blood sucking.
As I say, Tony is upright. That's a bony. That's a bonus, Tony. Many aren't. There you go. Bet you, Rosie, you quit the game. There you go. See?
No, it never happened. It just didn't happen. It's just factually wrong, and he can't even prove it. That's the funny thing. He's got no proof. He keeps saying it, but he's got no fucking proof. That's what's so funny about it. Well, it's not funny anymore. It's actually pretty stupid now. But yeah, it's Monopoly is it's a good as a game app. It's pretty good fun.
Yeah. So if Leeds can punish Forest today, they won't have to. They'll be out away from the relegation zone. But if they don't,
they need points. They definitely need points.
They'll bring people back in. So, because right now, only people that can drop in, I think 10 points is the bottom, the top of the relegation zone. So yeah.
Yeah, they need to they need to capitalize on moments like this when the teams around you down there are dropping points. You've got to win.
Yep.
You've got to do that.
Yep. Any chance we see Jesus today? Well, not unless he's allowed to.
He's not on the bench, is he?
Yeah, he's on the bench, so no.
So yeah.
And you know what? I think he's just practicing, and I don't expect to see him for another month. So
we could potentially see him at the end of the month, but I think you're right, Gary.
You know, with all the players that we're bringing back, there's no way he gets on our bench.
Well, I agree with that.
There is no spot for him right now. If we're talking about hackers, right now we're talking about Noni, Erdogor, and Gyökeres coming back.
If they're not available, though, those three, then I would argue yes.
Yeah.
But I would even argue, depending on who the opponent is, you're better off just leaving Max Dowman on there.
Leaving him what on
Max
the bench?
Dowman's in the mix as well.
If you have to pick, Dowman's playing over Jesus right now.
Well, I mean, is he playing over in Wary?
Who, Dowman?
Yeah.
On the right-hand side,
Bingo card. There you go.
I think we need that right now. We need the bingo card again.
Oh my gosh.
There it is.
I mean, personally, I just think they both should get minutes, but there's not enough. It's
When
really
your boss
enough.
asks you a question, there's a legit statement here. When your boss asks you a question, Gary, you're like, and where are you? And he's like, what? What? I like it, though. I dig it. I'm not mad at you.
Port Vale play football like Anthony Everett plays pool. There you go. Sam was terrible at Monopoly.
I was bad. I had a lot of bad luck, to be honest. I was landing on squares I shouldn't be landing on, which didn't help.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was the first one out. But then Weers lost and quit the game. But then he seems to think that Rosie quit the game for some weird reason. But yeah, I don't know.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, Weers lost and Rosie won that. By the way, that Monopoly game we played. Rosie ended up with a lot of hotels.
Yeah,
which
you got
helps.
to deal.
Really
the best,
helps.
I know my understanding is the best is to get the hotels at the be right around the go, because you catch people. They're like, yeah, 200 to pass go, and then they land on you. You're like, ah, or they don't make it to the go, and they land on you.
I love how Weers thinks that the more you write something, the more true it becomes. When it's just not. It's just not. He quit, and Rosie won. Yeah, that's
you
what
guys
happened.
playing online? Is that what you guys were doing?
He landed on one of Rosie's hotels, and he didn't have the money, and he had to sell a lot of his houses and stuff. And he ended.
I get this Monopoly, Gary, but I'm lost as could be.
But then he ended up with just a few like money points left, or whatever you want to call it, and then he quit.
Why would you put up a stat that says he scored 23 goals, 29 assists in almost 300 appearances for Arsenal?
Who's that?
Xhaka.
Xhaka was a bit of a controversial player, was it? But he had a lot of heart. You got to give that to him.
No. I think as a captain and a leader on the field, he was really good at that. Like people did look to him. He did, like, when they needed a lift, he was there. Right? Something bad was happening, he was going to be in the middle of it. Right? That's kind of people. I think people didn't like him, but his captaining, being on the field and being a leader, players I think appreciated it.
Yeah,
but I don't think his football was that good for Arsenal at the time because he was playing out of position.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of times he wasn't very good, and it ended up with that whole situation with him getting pissed off and the fans, booing him and all of that, and yeah, it wasn't very good.
I was sitting there screaming at the screen like, "Can you please get off the pitch? We're trying to win a game here. You've been asked to leave. We need the minutes are the seconds are crucial. Get off the pitch."
Yeah, no, it wasn't good. That whole situation wasn't good. But you can't doubt like the heart he had. I mean, he gave a lot for Arsenal, and he did have a lot of good games, especially his last season. For us, he did play well. So
I just think he should. I mean, I always say he should apologize to me because I wasn't the one that said any of that stuff. I just didn't think he was good at football as a left back. I just thought that was a terrible decision to have him play as a left back.
A left back wasn't good. Yeah, that's not a good idea.
That was like painful to watch, and I was like, "Oh, come on!" Like, and that's where I go. That's on the manager putting you in situations where you look like you're gonna fail. Like the closer he got to the goal, the worse it got for us.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it wasn't good at that time. Things weren't good.
Yeah.
It's true that whole thing what he did when he left the pitch, I thought that was terrible, to be honest.
I mean that he definitely head loss, right? Definitely
it was a head loss moment.
Because like I mean, there's also remember that video where Arteta's looking for Xhaka because there's like at the end of the game there's controversy and you can see like Xhaka turning to go and then Arteta chasing him down like no. But that's what you want in your captain, the fieriness that he brought. But yeah, I mean, For me, it was just he was played out of position, and the fans took it out on him more than the manager. So Arsenal
Yeah,
fans
the moments.
bum licking Xhaka all of a sudden. No, they're not.
No one here is. That's just. But there are some fans who still love him a lot, obviously. But yeah,
Well, same
No.
thing with Robert Van Persie, right? There's some fans that hate him to death, and there's some fans that like, you know what? It was on us to do better, and we didn't do better by him, so he left.
Yeah.
So depends on how you look at it. Depends on how. Look at the cats are fighting. He's like, get off my couch. It's like Animal Kingdom over there, man.
Yeah.
It's like you ever seen like those like the weather guys doing stuff, and behind him they have like craziness going on. That's
Yep.
what it looked like. He's trying to give a legit report, and behind him there's two cats going at it. Like
Yeah, I figured anytime there's a fight, everybody wants to see that.
Yeah. Cat fight.
Oh, Mr. Tom's like, don't gaslight me, Gary. That genuinely happens. I don't know. What did I do?
I think he's talking about the Xhaka fans. Arsenal fans still bum licking Xhaka. Yeah, I mean there are a few, but none on this panel anyway.
Yeah. It's a mixed bag for me on him. So a lot more dislike than like.
I that of all the things he did, that was the one thing. Most of the other bad things, which were football related, was because he was just put in the wrong spot.
It's like the red cards really did me in more than the fans.
You're asking him to play defense. He can't play defense.
Well, like I still like the one in Man City when they got pumped 5-0. I don't think he went two-footed on that. I think he slipped. Like there's
no difference. It's a dangerous
red card.
He was put in a real bad position. I mean, he was asked to play centre back. He was asked to play left back. Yeah. That's not his position, right? I mean, that was pretty bad management right there.
Yeah. And so for me, like that's kind of why I don't give him too much. Like the only thing he didn't do is apologize to me because I didn't say all those things to him. Because I don't play like that.
We're back at the Stadium of Light here, showing the pre-show stuff. And wow, it's been a while since we've been at the Stadium of Light. I mean, the Stadium of Light, guys, let's not forget, the Stadium of Light has traditionally not been a good place for us to go to. When we normally have gone to the Stadium of Light, we have not played well and we have not got many points, to be honest.
But it's been a while, right?
But that's a long time ago. That's true. That's a long time ago. I'm just saying that's like the past. But yeah. Stadium of Light is normally a bit of a difficult place for us to go, but I think today's a bit different. I think today we're looking a lot better.
They're not showing the any talks from the stadium. Oh, you know what? They were showing talk from the stadium. They're going through.
Yeah, they're showing him toss. Yeah, they're showing the whole Zachary incident now. Oh dear.
Yeah, Anthony Herbert's off now. Lads enjoy the game, so I assume he's going to the pub.
See you later, Weir's going down his local probably.
There you go. That is the one thing that we don't have over here in the States is a local pub that you can go to and.
Well, no, because you have to drive. The United States, anywhere outside of a major city in the United States wasn't made, for anything else other than driving cars, was it? So
well, the licenses, at least in New Jersey, are hard to get. There's like a limited number. So if you have one, then you're one of like whatever that limit is in the state, much less like you just buy one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that is a problem. Flumps, take care. Yeah.
I think I've got a picture of Weez here saying goodbye. There he is. He's saying goodbye there. He's waving goodbye with his little hand.
He's gonna get. Is that what they call a sausage roll?
It's a sausage roll. Oh dear.
Is that what a sausage roll looks like? He got rid of his hands and he turned them into sausage rolls.
Yeah, pretty much.
Edward Sausage Hands.
Yeah, Edward Sausage Hands. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Wrexham beat Charlton today, by the way. Wrexham beat Charlton at home.
Oh. They're showing Chicken Man winning the World Cup of that team stadium, Chicken Toilet Stadium. And then they show, is it Delat I don't know. Delit. Yeah,
Delit.
Delit with the game tying score late. Yeah, I would. Yeah, it would be so nice to get this win today, and it'd be nice to get it easy going into the international break with 28 points. 28 points. You know what? If we have 28 points, you know what that is? Well, as of now, that is the top. That is the total score of the bottom 4 teams in the league.
Yep, pretty good going. Pretty good going. Spencer, tell us who owns Wrexham.
Well, Deadpool does, apparently.
Deadpool.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
Wrexham.
Ryan Reynolds.
What? I didn't know that. Oh,
And that other guy that's hard, his name is hard to say and spell.
they're showing the players coming up for a quick warm up. Oh man. Of all this, I mean, I like Calafiori, but he ain't scored in a while.
No, he gets into a lot of good positions, though. That's the thing. But yeah,
I kind of feel like I need to see him score, do something more on the attack side. I mean, because defensively, I think we're fine. Do you think he's actually that good defensively?
who?
Calafiori.
He's decent. I don't think he's like a really, really good defender. I think he's a good hybrid. He can, he's good going forwards as he is defending. But I don't think he's like I wouldn't say he's like a really, really good defender, but he does a good enough job.
No, you think he's better than Miles Lewis-Skelly defensively?
I'll probably say he is slightly better than him, but it's close. I do think that Miles Lewis-Skelly, bless him. I do think he gives us more when he has the ball, though. That when he starts driving the ball forwards and breaking lines, that's something Calafiori doesn't do.
Yep. Spencer's going to be leaving us in a bit to get prepared. He probably
needs I better get heading off as well.
I go see a man about a horse before.
My laptop's running out of battery as well. Charger's charger's not here.
Yep, and I don't know where I'll be, but it looks like I will be dropping off. You know what? It's almost 12:30.
Yeah,
I'm here. Do I just stay here?
Join Ryan. Join Ryan if you want, I suppose.
I could do that too.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that. I'll do that so I don't even have to deal with it. So yes, you know what, people? Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna head out of here. Everybody say good night and goodbye. Spencer, say bye-bye to the people or whatever you want to say.
See you guys. Enjoy the game. Enjoy your Saturday.
Sam, what say you?
I want to say thanks everyone for watching as always. Great stuff. Those of you watching this on replay or whatever are not liking and subscribing, please do. And let's hope Arsenal get another 3 points. Good performance. Have a great rest of your Saturday evening and weekend, everybody.
Yep. Thank you again for joining us. Russ, thanks for joining us. Tony, thanks for joining us. Miss Rosie was in the house. Mr. Tom, thank you for hanging out with us. And we see you guys on the next one. I might be on the show. Hopefully these guys will be around and we'll continue to have the show. But it is interall, so who knows? Everybody, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Enjoy.
Life is a journey. Don't waste the trip. Enjoy the ride. There you go.